Today's podcast, as always, will be sponsored by Boss Brewery. They've done a brilliant job recently of helping us set up AIC Live. I know the season's finished, but you've all been getting down there, doing a brilliant job for us. Getting selfies, tagging yourself on Twitter, and Boss Brewery absolutely landed with the job we are doing for them. Some new features that they've got down there. Their outdoor beer garden, which everyone seemed to be enjoying during the last couple of home games because the sun's out, guns out and all that. And that will be open all summer, even though there's no football. They're also doing a home delivery service for their Sunday roast. So if you go to their Facebook page, like their Facebook page and follow the directions there, you can get their Sunday roast delivered to your house. Obviously, they're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday in the nights. And you can get down there on a Sunday afternoon for Sunday dinner, and the kids eat free. Also, I just seen today that they've jumped on the bandwagon now that AIC Live sold out in just over an hour, and they're getting Lee Trundle down there on July the 12th to do a Q&A, and I'm pretty sure a certain member of the AIC podcast will be comparing that, and it won't be me. So Paddy will be there emceeing it. I'm sure that'll be a laugh. Paddy and Truns together, that's going to be a cracker. Hoping I can snaffle some free tickets for that before I go to Stereophonics on a Saturday. But we've also got ourselves a new sponsor. You may have seen it on Twitter on the weekend. Another local business supporting the local podcast, JMW Heating and Plumbing Limited. The domestic and commercial gas, heating, plumbing and building maintenance. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, an emergency call out, covering the whole of South Wales and South West England. You can contact them on email info@jmwheating.co.uk or on the phone 0330 100 5286. There is some special deals here as well, fair play to Chile. 10% discounts for NHS and military veterans, and 5% discounts for Swansea City season ticket holders and Ambition is Critical podcast listeners. So just quote that, Ambition is Critical podcast. When you speak to them on the phone, they will give you 5% discount. They get free quotations and they're a safe contractor member. Big thanks to Chili. We're going to talk about it a bit tonight on a podcast. He's come to us. He's helping us out with sponsorship. So tonight we've got the Wild Man, James Lights Out Lilley, fighting on BKB on June the 8th. We're going to get him in. We're going to have a chat with El Terro Townhill, the Townhill Terror. This is episode 72 of the Ambition is Critical podcast.
Ambition is critical.
Paddy's booby trapped the fucking seats. Every week I get stuck in a seat. So tonight now I swapped that black seat out, right, for this red seat. I sat on it and it's got a fucking lean on. I nearly went fucking back over that way.
Chris Jenkins held himself up, you know, like Chinese water torture. You know, like he held himself up like Dan Pullman when he got to hold himself onto the wall. Chris Jenkins' arms just fucking going cracking, sir.
I can't, mate, can I?
Can you have a beer?
No, mate. Fucking twice. That's what I wanted to bring up as well. You said that John was the first person to have a coffee on the podcast.
Right.
I had a coffee, Di got pissed.
Did you have a coffee? I don't remember making a coffee.
You must have brought the latte in with it.
Yeah, we are. I got, because Griff pulled me on that. He said, no, I was the first one. I remember making Griff a coffee, because that night, I picked Griff up for 8 o'clock start. Paddy got stuck with his daughter. We didn't start at 8:45. Me and Griff making small talk for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
We'd done the podcast once before fucking Paddy came in.
Di was drinking the fucking honey jack, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was fucking drunk as fuck.
I was going to get drunk, but I was going to go sign and no one could come pick me up.
Yeah.
And we can't get caught drunk.
Di was fucking pissed. Yeah, so, fucking hell. So you're not having a drink? When's the last time you had a drink?
Fuck, it hadn't been that long ago, 3 weeks ago.
Is it?
Yeah.
So will you go without an ale now until June?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will. Oh, I had a pint of my food on Friday, but then I didn't get on it. Like, I just done it because my brother was drinking and I was jealous.
Do want to have one over on you. I got spat Swedish Thomas without
we were down Bluestone, weren't we? With the kids, and we took the kids to Smuggler's Cove. It's like a pirate themed thing.
Right.
So I'm sat down in the playgroup. He comes over and he brings a pint of Carling down. So I look Look at my missus, she can't go and have one.
Yeah, I don't think looking at the way you fucking training, I don't think that's gonna fucking hurt you much. Like,
oh, fucking Josh Kagan, he's fucking brutal.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm like, oh, where am I today? Swansea or Port Talbot? Swansea. I was like, if I go on that fucking hip mill thing, I fucking get
Is that the machine that is like running uphill?
Yeah, oh my god, it fucking kills me.
So what's the sets on that then?
First week we done 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and battle ropes the same for 2-minute rounds. And then on whenever I was with him last, it was fucking tobacco or whatever that is. It's like 40 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds or something. I was fucking dying. I was screaming.
So explain it.
that hill machine is a fucking.
So what is it? It's a high intensity hill running machine.
Yeah, when you first jump on it, you're sprinting and you're like, oh, this is fuck all. It's nothing. It's just like running on air. And all of a sudden you're like, fuck. Sweat's fucking dripping off you. All the fucking birds like that doing the makeup looking over, and I'm like, you know, the machine.
yeah.
trying to put a hard face on, like, and fucking everyone's looking at you. I'm screaming, going, ah! But it's got those rugby pad things as well, isn't it? So you got.
That's what I've seen on with Instagram videos of that.
That's
running,
it, yeah.
With the legs just going like fuck.
It's fucking brutal, like. But they all love it, don't they? Didn't they? I tweeted about it. Chris went and asked me, it's good, isn't it? There's a guy who fucking prick.
Josh has grown up. I've seen Josh grow up in front of my eyes.
I know.
He went from this sporty little ginger kid to an absolute monster. In about, like, no fairness to fucking Josh, like, no, the white collar nights. Chris is sitting back with his missus dressed in Moulin Rouge, having a fucking screwball. Yeah. Josh is running around like fuck. You have time to sit down. Josh is events manager. Dylan Richards and Kenny Hughes don't give a fuck. Kenny Hughes is flexing his leg muscles. Josh is running around like a twat.
Yeah, Chris is sitting there. You don't get a dog and bark yourself.
Exactly.
He's just like pointing around, get after that, Josh. But yeah, when I was training there all the time, I used to train a lot on my own, like, you know, because just awkward with time and days going there and stuff. And Josh was only just starting there then, because I think at the time you were actually training there with Scouser.
Yeah.
When you were still boxing.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why Josh was there, wasn't it? Because Scouser was there a lot as well.
Yeah. And then Scouser got him in with Chris as like a white yes.
Yeah. And then if I was there training on my own, like I'd do a bit of shadow boxing at the bag and stuff. And then I'd look over and I didn't want to. I knew Josh had taken me on the pads a couple of times in the classes we'd done.
Class,
bag class. I was like, Josh, do you fancy taking me on the pads? He was about 16. Yeah, like then. So over a while, then me and Josh would do pads together. Like, you know what I mean? He was beasting the fuck out of me. Yeah, even back then.
Really good.
And now he's a fucking monster as well.
He's just going fucking tall and wide as well. He's like deadlifting like 180 kilos. I can't even look at it. Like, fucking hell. He's a fucking beast, man. But no, it's good because, like you said, I probably seen him now when he was fucking doing his driving test. I remember Scouts are buying him a car and stuff like, and now he's just fucking, he's the main man.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, fair dues. Like I said, well, it's great seeing people do well. Like, you know what I mean? Fucking especially from a kid as well. Cause when you just start in the gym. You could go either way. You could be right lazy cunt and end up in the way. Like you can see Chris took him under his wing. Yeah. And now, what's the age difference between him and Chris? Like, you know, it's got to be fucking 2 years.
Oh, no, Chris got celebrity age, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like Kathy Lloyd, isn't he? Kathy Lloyd, the played She Girl. She was 24 for about 8 years. Chris is like Andy. I bet Chris tells everyone he's 23 now. Like, I
was speaking to him about the other day. We were talking about something to do with boxing. I said, how old are you now, Chris? You're only a year older than me, and you're 33, and you went, no, I think he said he was 37. I was like, fuck.
He's closer to my age than he is to you.
I said, if you're only a year older than me, he said, no, I'm 37. I was like, fuck off.
Let me tell you, 37. Chris is close to 40 out there. He's 40 years a day. Just because he got an 8-pack, don't mean he can't change
either that he was so intelligent, they put him up a few years in school. We all know that he wasn't intelligent enough to be put up a few fucking years in school.
Well, in fact, I reckon it's like the old bread in a warehouse thing, because he wasn't even exist. He didn't even exist till he got to 21, did he? Like all of a sudden, he just turned up in the quadrant, and no one wanted to know again. And he started Funky Pump, and he turned into Daddy's Uncle. Done my head in, like. But where the fuck was he when he was 13? Because I can't remember him. Mark, I reckon he was in college with him.
The boys, that's it. Because the boys, Marka and Jinxie and all them was in college with him. They're all my age, or a year younger.
100% he's 41.
Yeah, he's like your Kubu knee for fucking Everton. He's in his
he's like Wilfred Boney. He's got his Wilfred Boney age, like, you know.
Yeah.
How long have you, because obviously you've been training at KGB, which is obviously in the warehouse in Port Talbot.
Which is a great gym, mind.
Oh, it's good.
Another warehouse in Port Talbot. If you could move that to Swansea, mind, it's one of the fucking best all-purpose gyms in fact.
I've never been there, but Paddy spent a lot of time there with Ucky when he was training him, when he was going to fight me.
Ucky was fighting Ryan.
Oh.
Do you know what me and Ucky felt like every day? The Smith brothers going from Liverpool to Manchester to training Gallagher's. That's what we felt like every day driving up to Port Talbot.
All cloak and dagger as fuck. Yeah. No one telling me nothing.
I can remember them having one of the teams up there, wasn't it? Was it like blue?
No, it was just we went with Dan Hurd, we did. Ryan was fighting Ucky. And all fairness to Ucky, I would come about, I'll never know. Ucky now put a pair of gloves on his leg, and all of a sudden he said he'd fight Ryan. He was
jibbing me. He was. Yeah. You know, one of them WhatsApp tough guys. And he's like, "Oh, Prids, you lost 2 fucking."
Yeah, he was giving it right shit.
I know he's winding me up, like, you know, because obviously I done it, and I was like. And then obviously Bon Bon was doing the charity night for Rihanna's show.
That's it, yeah.
And I said I was going to fight anyone, didn't matter, because obviously I felt like I should do part. I was still training at the time. I said, fuck it, I'll fight on it. He said, okay, do you want it or what? Because you're full of it. Expecting him to go, oh no, and then I could give him shit.
Yeah.
You weren't prepared to walk the walk. He went like, yeah, I'm up for it. I went, no, serious. I said, this is serious business, like. And he was like, no, I'll fucking fight you. I was like, oh, fuck, alright. He was messing me back and forth over time, and he was like, I'm not even training. And I thought, this is suspect as fuck. I was training with Bon Bon, I was sparring up bungees, doing all sorts, training like it was serious.
We was at Port Talbot, KGB every day.
This rat
it was like Rocky 4. We was like running in the mountains by Tai Bach. We was running around, scribbling on the Banksy mural. We was doing a lot. We was, honest to God. Billy Pridmore was like the Russian KGB, following us up the mountains.
Spy in the camp, was it?
I was like John Cannon, we did 1,000 rounds. Yeah. Honestly.
No, it's good fucking gym. When Wally went up the stairs in KGB, me and one of the boys were running the Cat 5 room to get Wi-Fi and stuff upstairs, and the fucking building's fucking years old. There used to be like a cinema or something, and we opened up like a shaft. And there's all these fucking electrical boxes, you know, like the Ghostbusters is fucking thing. And they were like that. I was like, fucking hell. He was like, oh, do you want to run the wide up? And I was like, no, touching that. I said, fuck that. Like, but no, it's a great building. It's a bit old, like, but you know, I fucking love it up there. I do. So, but because you haven't been training in Swansea though as much up until recently though, is it? No, I was down there with Di's brother Paul in the mornings. It's finding time is because like a lot of the gyms, like boxing gyms, are open like fucking 5 till 7, and for me, because I work in Bridgend, I don't get back to Swansea till 6:15 if it's a good run, and I try and go home and help out put the kids to bed, and then I can go out training. Sometimes the classes are on late. They're like, if I go to Jets, it might be like 7 till 8. This is good, but a lot of the boxing's like usually like 5 till 7.
That's the standard hours.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
And the other thing is like you can't really walk in ABA gyms if you're doing bare knuckle boxing and MMA because you stand next to me, you get banned or instantly instant ban.
Is that right? No. What, you get the gym a ban or you get a ban?
They're like Terry Gray won't let you go up there and train anymore because they'll get like a fine. They're not so bad about sparring like the pros, but like if you're in an amateur gym and you're like a pro bare knuckle boxing, it's no. So it was hard finding things. So I was down Dino's for a bit, and then I was finding harder and harder to get the classes. So Wally had opened up KGB in Port Talbot, which I was going to originally. So I started going back there because it's on the way home. So I'd go home, train, get back. But like I didn't have a boxing trainer, so I hooked up with Di's brother Paul in the mornings. We were doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the warehouse.
He was knowledgeable as fuck. Fucking hell.
And we had a great laugh, we loved it. Like, but he was getting fucking tennis elbow from holding
the pads.
Yeah, and he said he was in the morning. He was waking up, trying to wash himself, and his hands were frozen. Like, so I just imagine it was like a fucking wank or something like that. Yeah. Doing pads. So I said,
like dinosaur Toy Story.
So he said, I'm gonna have to have some time off. So I'm in an hour, and I wanted to go with Jason for this camp, Daniel's trainer, because I've seen I've known Jason for years, and I remember walking in a Gwent when I was a kid, and they're like, oh, this is Jason, he's a pro, and everyone's like, fuck, he's a pro boxer. Because, at the time, you don't realise what, like, a pro boxer is. I thought it was this great fucking mythical being, I'm reading all these fucking magazines, and he's that person in the magazine. So I went down with him for a couple of sessions, but he said, look, we only got 8 weeks. He wanted to more implement his style on me, which means we need a longer camp. So what I needed to do for this camp was to get fit, to get fast, to get strong. So I'm at Port Talbot all the time, Josh is up there, so I messaged Josh, I know how good he is on the pads, and he's obviously got boxing knowledge and fitness knowledge, and we hooked up, and we're good mates, like, so Wally's involved as well. I go down to Jason now and again to try a couple of his drills and stuff, so it's building up for next time. But like with Josh most mornings now, I'm fucking feeling fit already, and we still got like 5 weeks to go.
So it's not.
Yeah, do you technically need to go in, like, if you had, say, fucking touch wood now, everything goes right with this, and you has this big fight, which we'll go on to in a minute, who knows who's going to fucking be, right? Then he probably would say, right, I'll have a good solid 10 weeks with Jason, or maybe longer, like. But no as experienced as you are, I think, could you get away with, like, have you got to have a trainer in a corner, or do you think you can get away with just going out to fight, or do you want someone in it to tell you, as a third party, what's going on, that you can't see, maybe, like.
Do you know what? Di says this to me, like, he says, you don't need someone to tell you what to do. But I like having people.
Of course,
yeah. You know what? I know I can do
a bit of a comfort blanket, I suppose, you know, without that.
You know, even like, I know Josh, he's like fucking nearly 10 years younger than me.
Yeah.
He probably is 10 years younger than me. But, you know, him telling me what to do, I prefer that than me going, right, I gotta do fucking 4 medicine ball, 4 things. My head goes in. And if someone's like that, you know, even if one of you boys are training me and you said fucking run up that hill, I do it. You know, and I think that's just from, you know, years of being in the boxing gym and having someone in charge. And you know, you look at some of the superstar boxers and they get too big for their boots, and like Chris Eubank Jr., he didn't have a trainer. Was fucking
when Naz left Brendan Ingle.
Oh,
that was the worst.
Worst ever. Like,
it was. If you look, I'm not many of them are successful. If they change trainers, like Hatton was with, what was his name?
Billy Graham.
Billy Graham.
And he regrets it to this day, man.
Yeah.
He says, like, you know,
they had a proper falling out as well.
Massive.
Oh yeah,
which was sad because they were together.
They were like best mates.
Like,
and he'd only lost to like fucking Mayweather. And he went with his old man then, and I thought that was a strange thing. I was talking about this the other day, and I can't remember if someone else done it. And when they change training, they were never the same. And I think if you're with someone from the time they're amateur up until they're pro, you know everything about them. And when you change trainers then, someone else might be able to add something, but it's not the same. It doesn't translate.
Golovkin had done it this week, funny enough, didn't he? He left Abel Sanchez.
I thought that was strange, because they were good mates as well.
He said, Abel Sanchez said in his interview with him,
it's about money.
It's like losing a son.
It was about money. He said it was about greed, like he said, fucking, something happened. I'm not sure exactly, but he was having like 20 million a fight and expecting to pay Sanchez exactly the same money or something. And he was saying when people get money, people get greedy, like, and they see the sponsorship of Jordan and fucking, and then he was just like, he said people change, like, again, who the fuck's Golovkin going to go with?
They're all about going with Lomachenko's old man.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Papachenko, yeah. I seen that. But like with Golovkin, you know, he was with that Sanchez, and I seen someone tweet about him saying he's lucky that he never fucking used any PEDs or anything, because he said fucking Sanchez would come out and say he's been using, he's fucking taking it out personally. But no, he's on about going with Papachenko. But
is he going to learn to do the Russian dancing?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, you know, he's 34 now. They're going to be able to teach him the footwork, but you know, Golovkin's a destroyer. He fights one way, then
Once you get to a certain age, even yourself, you've been boxing now since what? How old are you?
32.
No, but when did you start?
12.
So like, say 20 years.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to change your natural style, isn't it? Because you've been doing it 20 years. You know, in any sport, if you were playing tennis, football, and then your natural style is going to be a natural style of play, innit?
Yeah.
I think if Jason wants 10, 12 weeks, but he's trying to change you, is that going to be hard?
Yeah, in 10, 12 weeks, well, I'd have to be with him from like now until the next fight, which is in September. Because when I first went pro, I was with Paddy and Terry up at Gwent, and they were my trainers from an amateur, and I was always with them. And the only reason I stopped going up there was I got a new job down in Virgin, and I was working different shifts. So 1 week I'd be 9-5, next would be 1-9, week after be 2-10. So obviously I'd missed the Gwent, and they didn't open in the day. It was an amateur gym. Yeah. So I was like, fucking hell. And they were like, oh, you're going to have to come up more often if you want it to be open in the day. I was like, well, I can't get up more often. I never felt with them enough, and I just couldn't get up there. And I bumped into, I wanted to speak about this, I told you about this, Chris Ware in town, and he said, oh, when you come train with me, I got a trainer called Scouser, And I didn't know John at the time because I'd done a round with him years ago when Rocky was down there. And I went with John, and he was the first person to really like implement the style of pro on me. He was the first person to be like, right, you need to be switching the angles. You know, John will admit himself he was only a journeyman, but he'd been around. He'd had fucking 60-odd pro fights.
Tough.
Yeah.
Very, very
exactly.
tough guy.
And so I went with him. Obviously, me and him parted ways then. And I found when I went with Darren changed my style. Like I do like a roll on my shoulder that I never used to do before. And now I go on with Jason. He's trying to tweak someone else to my style again. But as I said, we haven't got enough time for this camp. Maybe we'll look at doing it in the future. But
Scouser was singing in praises about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. He was in a couple of boys I knew was fight. He was training them for the first white collar, like Josh Price, Josh Edwards, Josh Price, like both won. And I was talking to Scouser in the change room while he was warming up, and he was saying do you have any boys with him? And he was saying about he was one of the most talented ones you've ever had with him, like as an athlete.
blushing now. And he had
But he said he's a bit of a cunt.
We all know that.
He said he's one of the most talented boys that I've had with me. Like, you know, he said a really, really talented boxer. Like, which everyone knows anyway. Like, you know, but he was singing his praises up as well. I thought.
Funny enough, we're going down to his gym this week. Goody signed him. Did you see?
Yeah, I see.
No, I didn't see that.
Not signed him. Sorry, he's gone
Training.
And like John don't like you sparring anywhere else, so he said, "Come down." So me and Josh are going to go down there. So it's mad. I was with John, and now I go with his boy.
Oh, his boy. Yeah.
Because his little gym is it's on top of Courtney Street, isn't it?
Cumdee, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's just past the Converling Club. So if you go past the Converling Club, you actually can't drive through that way anymore. You have to come up Courtney Street, on the left hand side.
Oh, I know.
You have the old Blythe. You know where Blythe used to be. It's in there. Jack Fitness.
I haven't been to the new gym. Obviously, I was in the old gym with him under.
That was across the road, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the kickboxing place.
Yeah,
that's it. I was in there, but I haven't been in the new gym, so it'd be nice to go down there. I know Jimmy and Travis are with him as well, who they got like phenomenal boxing.
Yeah,
knowledge.
Jimmy's fucking
Swansea
legend.
Yeah,
like,
you know, unbelievable. You know, it's.
So that's who you'll be getting rounds in with Goody, is it?
I got rounds with the Italian stallion Angelo.
Nice.
I'm only going down to get milk off him. I'll be honest. Go down with him tomorrow. Goody sometime next week. Darren Wilson's messaged me to go up and spar his boy JJ Evans.
He reckons he's really
Thank
talented.
God for that. I thought it was Biggie Morris. I was going to say no.
If Lilley ever goes and spars Biggie Morris, I'm fucking going.
Yeah, not my boy. Fuck's it. Fucking, it'd be like the champ, wouldn't it? Fucking Lilley kills Biggie Morris. I'm crying. Don't leave me, Biggie. Don't leave me.
Wake up, champ. Yeah, Dan Wilson messaged me. He said, do you want to spar JJ Evans? And to be honest, hasn't got the style that I need for this camp, but I want to go up and help him up.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And I have seen him sparring before, and he's fucking a lot better than me, and he's sparred boys who are a lot better than me.
Really?
So I'm like going to be like, fucking, and he's a southpaw, so I'm just going to dance off.
Do you ever, like you say in there now, I know you're joking about it, but do you think, genuinely, or do you think, I know I'm going to get battered, but fuck it, I'll have a go anyway?
The first time Scouser ever took me somewhere, we went up Tony Borg's gym.
Right.
Well, Chris talked about it, he says, fucking
No,
rough.
not yet.
It's
nonsense.
so driving up from Newport, I'm like, right, who am I sparring, John? He said, Tony just come up, and Lee Selby had just won the European title.
Yeah.
Now, I knew Lee from when we were amateurs. I boxed in the Welsh squad with him. We went to Italy together, and it was the first time he'd been on a plane and stuff. Because Splot boy. And I was like, right, I remember Lee Selby. I hope it's not Lee Selby. Walks in the gym, it's fucking Lee Selby standing there. I'm like, oh my
fuck's sake.
Gary Buckland just won the British, is standing there, so I'm like, fuck, no one's talking, all like staring. John's like, alright, but like I'm like, for fuck's sake. But in all fairness, once we got up there once, done sparring, really good bunch of boys. You know, I was up there every other week then sparring them.
Yeah.
You know, I've sparred a world champion boxer. You know, you can't get.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Same when up Gary Lockett. You know, he's got fucking phenomenal boxers there as well. So it was a great experience. And to be honest, I know they're better than me. I know I'm not on their level, but I like to have a go. And if I can hold my own, it's a plus side.
It's all learning, isn't it? It's all fucking
the same sparred with fucking Selby? I think that's fucking brilliant.
I know. I was thinking about the other day. I'd love to walk away from a belt, but I've sparred like UFC fighters. I've sparred fucking world champions. So there's a lot to say in that. And they asked me for sparring as well. So chasing them. So I'm quite lucky, and I'm thinking back at an older age now. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
I watched Lilley spar Casper down.
Right. That don't seem fair. I saw bigger.
Casper was bigger than he was then.
Casper's a fucking idiot.
I saw him spar Casper in the warehouse. I can't remember who I was with. We'd done a bar class downstairs.
Oh, I can remember you sat Drazy, wasn't it?
Ryan Drazy, yes. Me and Drazy, we'd done a bar class. Drazy had a fight coming up. I was training with him. We went to the bar class. I come upstairs, sat down. I think he'd already done a few rounds with Casper. So we sat and watched me and Drazy. Fuck out each other.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Casper, obviously, I think James was a better boxer, sliding on the ropes and stuff. But Casper was just trying to. I thought it was like the most rough out sparring. I know that gym, and you know what it's like. It's renowned, isn't it? The gym in the warehouse is a proper phone box.
Yeah.
And it was just on top for the full time. And I was fucking exhausted watching it. It was fucking great to watch, so.
No, like me and Chris, when we used to do rounds, and we both had fights coming up. I think it was before he had the Welsh title fight. Like Scouts was like trying to hold us back because we were ready like 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
And we'd done 6 rounds, both like fucking full of blood, sweat. And John's like, "Oh, that's enough." And Chris went, "No, I'm fighting in 10 rounds." I said, "Yeah, I'm good." So we just fucking went at it again, and it's good. You do need a bigger ring as well, obviously, to get your footwork in. But for in there, if you want to find out if you fit, jump in there and do fucking 4 rounds or something like that.
It's brutal. You just know where to go, is it?
No, and it's the same. KGB, the ring's only slightly bigger, so it's good because the BKB rings, I think they're 14 foot.
It's small, and that's what we talked about, say with Daniel and that, and that's why we talked about with John as well. Is for punchers like that, it's great for them. Isn't it?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Because even if they're getting outboxed, they can keep it so tight that they can land one shot and it can be over, like what I mean?
Especially if you went to Zazen too.
Absolutely. Because you would have sparred with both of them.
Oh, I know. Fuck. Like it's different power. Like it's. Someone asked me years ago, was on Instagram, who's the other set, and I said John or Daniel, and it's hard to gauge because obviously John's a bit faster, I'd say, but they both fucking hit like trains. Daniel, every punch is thudding, and some of John's you don't see because they're so fast, like, and for a little guy, I remember I sparred.
Because it's not very fair. It's not you are much smaller than that.
I remember sparring John. We were doing we used to go down. Fit for Life, it was 5 a.m, and John was like, "Oh, I'll do a couple of rounds, and I was sparring him, and like the boys were stopping, and I was all over it, like I was like, "Oh yeah," and he must have thought at the end round, he must have thought, right, I'm gonna give this little cunt a clip now, and he fucking hit me rock, and I thought, fucking hell, buzzer went, and I was like, trying to stand, and I was like, fucking hell, where did that come from? And spit all my lips, couldn't spar for 2 weeks.
Following sick to work.
Right? I was like, and he must have thought, right, what? I'm waiting, and he went bang, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. But they got world class power. Like I honestly think if I had anywhere near their power, I'd be a lot further than I was in any of them because they got.
Don't you think that's something that can't be taught?
It is, yeah.
I think it's something like it's something like a lightning in their minds, right? That it don't matter, like Daniel, for example, or like Dan said, only now he's sort of realising his full potential, and like Dan said, if he'd been with Jason when he was fucking 21, who the fuck knows where he'd be now, like, because when he got that, and it must be millions of people around, right, who got that power in their fists, but don't even know it, because they don't train, got no interest in boxing,
You look at this, I was watching Josh Kelly the other week. Josh Kelly's a lovely boxer, slick as fuck, isn't he, right? And he looks like he really, really hits hard. He digs in with his punch and that. But he's not really one punch hurting anyone. You know what I mean? He stopped, I think he stopped 6 of 9 or some shit like that, right? But they're not they're the same as Eubank Junior stoppages. They're not one punch stoppages, they're multiple built up over rounds.
Well, they say the same about Joshua. People compare Joshua to Tyson, totally different. Mike Tyson was one punch knockout fucking power. Once he hit them, they was fucking walk away fucking knockouts. Whereas Joshua most times is always very much threes,
Four,
fives,
fives, yeah.
and then and he gets back up, and then he do finish them well.
When you look at Josh Kelly and Eubank Jr., then you look at Naz, who was a third of their size, right?
Yeah,
and literally
crazy.
only had to tap someone
Yeah.
and was putting them out, and no one could understand. Like you say, he should never be able to hit as hard as or seemingly hit as hard. You know, we've got to take next out of the weights. But he had that natural power, whereas they don't have that natural one-punch power.
Same with like fucking Ricky Owen.
I was just about to say Ricky Owen. I was just about to say like with that one punch fucking crazy.
Yeah, you know, especially if he goes to the body. Like I don't know if it's just the way he throws it, but I've been hit by bigger boys all day on the body. I was sparring Ricky and he fucking hit me and I'm like,
do we seem to get the angle right?
Yeah.
He just
I've seen
So
loads of
he moves,
and he seems to slip it under the elbow, and he just seems to fucking.
And don't get me wrong, he's pretty heavy-handed for a small guy anyway. But when he was fucking going to the body, he just seems to treat like that little inch more. And I'm like, fucking hell, I'm fucking coughing up lung and stuff. It is. It's crazy. And, you know, 2 rounds before, someone else was fucking hitting fuck out of my guts. I'm like, I can take these out there. Ricky jumps and hits me once, and I'm fucking shitting myself. Then flashbacks of fucking Barry Jones hitting me
You started out in the Gwent at 12. So how many amateur fights did you get in before? And did you go fight as a senior as well?
Yeah, I had about 70 amateur all in.
All for the Gwent?
All for the Gwent, yeah. Always fucking, what was it, colours they used to wear? West Ham colours, didn't they?
Right, yeah.
I remember walking up the Clace Cub once before, some guy must have come up the valleys, didn't know my name, and he's going, go on West Ham, go on West Ham. Because he's wearing platinum, no, but always for the Gwent. I never went anywhere else, to be honest, until I turned pro. And then it was because it was an amateur gym, I couldn't get up there. So when I hooked up with Scouser, and you know, my dream was always to go back there and have one last fight as a pro and have Paddy and Terry, you know, calling me for my last fight, or at least be able to walk me out. But you know, I don't think the British Boxing Board of Control are ever going to give me my license back. You know?
Were you aggressive as a kid? Is it natural too?
No.
Or did you take time to get into it?
I was in. I went to Kung Fu first of all, Black Tigers Kung Fu.
So I remember saying that. The first time.
Yeah. And I was a fucking baby up there, like Becky Grove and Kelly Webster, who were both black belts, and fucking they used to batter me, and I used to fucking cry all the time. And then I stopped going. I just didn't like it. I'm not much of a kicker. You see my fucking MMA fights. See me playing football, fucking hell. And I stopped going.
The Corkin won the Sunday League title once Lilley fucking finished.
I'm playing my Corkin now on
Sunday.
Yeah. The charity rugby tournament, you know that.
That's the one who dressed up. That's the one who was wearing fucking leggings last year.
Yeah, because my old man, the fucking twat, he was like, don't worry, kit's all sorted. So I goes down there wearing jean shorts and a fucking top. They give us polo shirts like a fucking stag do.
Right,
I said, I can't run in these. He was like, that's alright. Wearing plimsolls on my fucking feet. So I had borrowed kit off anyone, and someone brought down velvet shorts with fucking bitch or something on the end. So I wore
the African woman, Wendy's head to Blackpool.
So my missus' bandana on my head. No, but so I quit Kung Fu for a bit, and I remember going down my cousin's house, my younger cousins, and my old man and that used to box, and he was preparing for his first fight. And I thought, fucking hell, I used to like boxing as a kid. I'll try.
Who's this now, your old man?
My cousin Matthew, my younger cousin, he'd started. And I thought, I wouldn't mind a go at that. So I was in fucking Alpha with all the posh boys. I said, I'm going to start boxing. They're like, you can get punched in the face, mind? I was like, yeah. So me and one of the boys went up, and fucking first day I went up there, they chucked me in sparring with someone. I can remember just like windmilling and stuff. And for me, I never looked back. Like, I've been up there I've been in a boxing gym pretty much every day since. It's only when I've been injured I haven't been up.
Do you remember if you was afraid that first time you jumped in?
I'm still afraid fucking fighting now. Like,
yeah, I wondered that. Like, because obviously you're so experienced now that, you know, obviously when I watch you walking in, I've seen obviously God knows how many of your fights now. But when you walk in, you don't, you know, obviously most fighters don't look afraid, do they? Yeah. But, you know, do you still get the butterflies?
Oh, 100%. It's, you know, it's different for different fights. Like, I think I get more nervous for the MMA fights than I do for like BKB or boxing, because BKB and boxing,
bit more natural.
That's where your strength is.
Yeah, and you know, MMA, I don't want to fucking make myself look silly, because obviously we know my ground game's my weak point. I don't want, just go out there and fucking someone egg kick me and then fucking ankle lock me and I don't look like a twat. Like, so I get more nervous for MMA fights, but I'm nervous for all of them. It's just about controlling it and pushing it down. It's great now being in the change room because I suppose it's the same when like you boys grew up playing football. You'd be like the young one in the team and then it's the old head and they'd look up to you. I can remember being in the change room for one of Molly's fights and all the boys are like walking around, first fights, nervous as fuck. And I went, fucking hell. And they're like, what? I went, Chelsea beat Man City 2-0. And they're like, what? I went, fucking Chelsea beat Man City 2-0. And they're like, we're fucking fighting now. Sorry, is that type of thing? And he was like, fuck, how can you think about that? And I don't think about the fight until I've warmed up and then I got to do the walk. I don't think about it. I'm just like on my phone, listening to music, chilling out.
Switch off, like.
Yeah. Well, there's got to be others like you in Britain, but I can't think of anyone in Swansea at your level. Not fucking. We got fucking Carl Watts will fucking fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. Yeah. But I mean, like, as an active fighter with fucking pro boxing, MMA. Now the fucking BKB, who were like a bit of a pioneer in Swansea, really, for the BKB, innit?
Winning records in all of them?
Winning records in all of them, yeah, well.
Yeah. So in all three disciplines, winning records.
50-50 in the MMA, but they are missing a couple of fights off Sherdog from back in the Predator days before we realised that the records mattered and stuff. I got a win against Bunny, but I got that down.
but yeah, go on.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's something like that, that I want. That's the reason I still do it. I want people to remember.
Yeah.
I'm not in it for like money and fame because, to be honest, the fight game don't pay that much money. I'm in it because I want to be able to fucking sit in a corner with an old man.
Yeah.
Smoking a cigar with whiskey and someone be like, oh, do you know who that is? Do you know what he used to do?
Yeah.
And it's not about...
He used to do every fucking thing.
I don't want to be that guy now in a pub saying, oh, I'm a boxer and I've done this bare knuckle. I'll do that after because I can go on a piss anytime.
Yeah.
I got the rest of my life to go on a piss. And I was thinking about this before I come on today. Like, if it was brought up like about retiring, it scares the fuck out of me thinking about quitting. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do in my life.
Because at the minute... You are fucking James Lilley, like you've put on your friendly neighbourhood fucking price fighter, right? But when that finishes in, it's same as all of us, like, because you are a professional fucking athlete, that's it, right? You all has a laugh and says you're mad as fuck, but you are this professional athlete. You just said himself, you've been in a boxing gym probably nearly every day since he was fucking 12. When that finishes, fuck me. Well, everyone knows you as fucking, I used to know it's Tom Lilley's brother, but we won't point that. But everyone, when you do finish that, when you do put a full stop in it, you're going to be like, fuck me. Like, in your head, you might be thinking, what's everyone going to know me as now?
Yeah.
It would be a fucking
fighters seemingly more than any other sport. Like with football, right? You can finish professional football, and Trundle's still playing now, 42 years of fucking age. We're fighting. You can't, can you? No. Fighting's fighting, and fighting's dangerous as fuck. So when you pass the point where it's like, alright, you should give it in now, how many fighters go past that point? You've got to make sure, and I'm sure you know this, because you're not as dull as you're not going to that once you go back, I didn't even compliment. Once you go past it, you need to know, don't you? So you're thinking now, you're 32 now, you're still fresh, you still feel fresh, you still got a few years in your minimum. And then it's what comes after is scary, innit? And I think boxing, MMA as well, it seems to be the combat sports where people find the hardest to get away. Because with football, I haven't played for years, but if someone says, oh, do you want to come play in this 5-side, I can chuck boots on, and I'm not particularly concerned about getting stoved in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, with boxing, there's no senior tours.
What happens though, freak the work, doesn't it? Because up in my head, I'm still young old me, like, sitting in the middle of the park. But the freak the work, Jamie Green, relatively fit, and we played Boxing Day in the fucking Mitchell Joseph animal fucking over 30s versus under 30s. Jamie Green was 1-on-1 with the keeper and just fell over in the score. There wasn't no one around it. He just ended up face first in the grass. One of the
greatest scorers in Swansea senior history.
60 goals a year, without fail.
I played the other week. I haven't told you I played the other week.
Oh, against the kids, right? Fucking hell, he was all 3-year-old. And he was chucked because they beat them 19-0.
I see.
We took it to the cleaners. My boys' 11-year-old team, they were giving it the big one. It was 8 adults, right? But you can't put fucking someone like me on a football pitch. I don't care what age group I'm playing the fucking
Oh yeah, fucking
right. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't icing any kids out up in the air. I'll give out a couple of years.
catch up.
Once I get to 13 or 14, I'll be putting the tackles in as well. Oh, we absolutely battered them. 19-1. I scored 7. My boy was screwed.
Stop acting as if it's a big deal, prick.
Just because you couldn't score that game.
Shut
They'd have outrun you.
Oh fuck.
No, but like you say, all jokes aside, how far do you see yourself, how many years do you see yourself going? Does it depend on the success that comes with potential MMA fights and potential BKB fights?
Yeah, do you know what? If I was earning enough money from it, and I'm not talking, I don't want millions of pounds, I don't want a big house, flash car, I'm happy as I am, like I'm working class, I don't give a fuck, like, you know, as long as I got a couple of quid left over after the fight to go on a piss for the boys and give my missus money for a holiday for the kids, whatever, I don't give a fuck, like. But if I had enough money for me to, you know, make ends meet every month, or a sponsor come in and said that, I'd give it a go full time, and then if it didn't work out, it's not meant to be. But like as you said with like the age thing, I can't take a break now and then come back. Like a break would be the end.
Yeah.
And it is getting harder and harder with the kids. We work, you know, getting more jobs away and stuff. So it's hard. Like twice.
So go through your day to day, because what people won't understand listening to this, you've been to the other side of the fucking country, haven't you, basically?
Yeah, you're Clacton Pier today. Fucking hell, my head in.
So did you train this morning?
No, I had a rest day this morning because I trained twice yesterday, and I got sparring tomorrow, so I had a rest day today, and I'll train all weekend now instead of having the Sunday off.
Yeah, but who resting?
Exactly.
Rest day, who worked.
Yeah.
You know, so who haven't really had a rest day as such, like, if you know what I mean?
No.
When you say rest day, you on the set, watching fucking Debbie does the ass and shit like that. Maybe 3 wanks. You know, resting, going up Clacton Pier and fixing all the arcade machines.
Yeah.
You know.
No, it's a fair old trek. So it's hard to fit your working life, your family life, and your training life, because you know when you're working and training. That's because today was an off day. When you got a training day? What time does your day start, and how long does it go on?
I usually get out about 5 because my fucking dog's an asshole. So if I don't walk the dog before I go to the gym, she'll howl, wake the kids and the missus up, dickhead like. So I'll walk the dog, I'll have a coffee. If I'm lucky, my youngest daughter will wake up and I'll see her for half hour before I go to the gym. If not, I won't see her in the morning. Leave my house about 6, 6:15, meet up with Josh or go to the jits class, KGB, train, shower, full working day, and then depending on, you know, the day of the week, I'll either come home, help my missus put the kids to bed, or I'll go straight to the gym and do a session and then come home. It all depends, like, because if I miss the kids in the morning, I'll try and get home and then go back out, you know, even if it's like half hour spending them, because like the oldest one notices more now because she's like fucking
of course,
now.
yeah.
What does your assuming your missus gives you earache?
Oh, she fucking hates it. She's hated it since because when I first got with her, I was sort of between jobs. Like I weren't not working, but I changed jobs. I'd just come back from an injury from a Croatian had armbarred me and John showing Oceana. I almost popped my elbow out because I thought it was cool not to tap, like. Now I'm like at straight away. So
I was there, Andy.
Yeah.
I was there, Andy.
And yeah, so when I first got with her, I had like 2 or 3 years off and I wasn't doing anything. I was still going to the gym, and then I was like, fuck, I got to fight again. So I put in for my license. And went back with John, started boxing, had my first fight back up Court Herbert. And then it's just seemed from that moment, there hasn't been a gap like in between. There's been gaps in fighting, but I've always been in the gym. Then boxing wasn't working out, I was waiting on for fights. Dino come on the scene, started doing the budos down the leisure centre. And I rang him up and I said, "Stop, you got a 4-man boxing tournament on you?" He went, yeah, I said, "Stop, let me jump on it." Even though I can't, mate. He said that, you know, the boys are either ex-pros, haven't been in it for a while, or, you know, they're novices. So I was like, I said, "Get me a fight then." And he was like, "Boxing?" I went, "Nah, fuck it, MMA." So it just went from there, and then the board found out and banned me, and I haven't looked back really. Then BKB, and yeah, it's fucking...
Yeah, because the first time you came on was before your first BKB fight. Because I remember talking, because at the time you were training with Darren Pullman.
Was it before Coleman there?
Way before, I think it was.
It was episode 11, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I can't, because if you remember, we paid you for Trundle.
Yeah, and I was going to say, if you pied me again, we'd have to white collar it or something. Me and Trums would be fucking having it right now.
But yeah, it may have been before Common Day as well. So you fought in the BKB was in the January, wasn't it? Because I came to 02.
January 23rd, was it?
Something like that. So when did you fight Comma? Was that in November?
That was November before, that was, yeah.
Right, okay. So we did September, so probably around the October time, so probably just before Common Day when you come on.
I don't know if it might have been after Common Day because I was going to have a drink and I didn't. I pied
off. It was after it because we were talking about him kneeing you in the face and you not defending it.
Yeah.
Right,
because I didn't have a drink for like 14 weeks of Common Day because I was meant to go on Die Stag Do and I paid everything and I was like, fuck, I can't if Dino was giving me this fight, and he was like, yeah, no worries mate, so I didn't go. So it must have been after that because I was up for having a beer. But then obviously the next thing was a BKB then. Yeah, so the first one was January, I think it was 23rd or 26th, I can't remember.
So how did you find your first BKB? Because obviously you're jumping in there, you've got no gloves. And what did anything surprise you? Or was you just too... Because obviously I remember the fight, I was there. But we were just too good for that guy and it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Yeah, I think, I was a level above him. I was meant to fight another guy from Bristol. I was meant to fight him at 70k and he pulled out the week of the fight, which you get quite a lot of in the BKB, and he was an unlicensed boy, so I thought I was a level above him anyway, and that's not being disrespectful to the unlicensed boys, but I fought in pro boxing, which I think is another level again. And he pulled out in a week, so they managed to get in another local guy who was up for it. And I knew he was smaller than me. I come in heavy as well then because I thought I wasn't going to get a fight, so I was like, fucking kebabs and all that fucking bollocks. The only thing that really surprised me, I knew my hands were going to hurt anyway. I punched fucking bags and stuff like wearing things on and gloves on, and it's going to hurt. But the first time he caught me, I was like a warm feeling on my face. Dan was probably taught about this when he come on, and I've spoken about it on mine. It wasn't like a punch, like you get it with a glove, you're like, oh, it's like thing. It was like a warm feeling, as if someone scratched you with sandpaper or something.
Right.
And that's the only thing that surprised me. I was like, fuck. So I remember going back to the corner, and obviously I had my brother, my cousin, and LT.
And Luke,
yeah, because I think Darren Pullman couldn't make it. I think his daughter was back.
Because you asked me to corner, and I was like, fuck, you don't want me corner.
You were going to Millwall day.
Yeah, I was going to Millwall in the afternoon. Fuck yeah, let's get turned up.
Gets the wrong bottle, ends up giving you Peroni in between rounds.
The smelling salts would have been interesting.
It was a mad trip because Darren was going to come up, then his daughter was ill, and I was only training with Darren at the time. It was before I'd gone back up KGB. So I asked my brother and my cousin, because I didn't know anyone else to ask me. I don't want to pull in other trainers, who might feel on the spot because they haven't trained me. Picks my brother up at 6 in the morning, he opens a fucking can up. I'm like fucking hell. I said, you meant to be calling me? He said, yeah, I'll be alright. Then I had to tell him to fucking rattle him once we got up there. But then, obviously, I asked you to do the pads because I couldn't think of anyone else. I was like, who else has trained boxing? So I asked you and you said, I'm going on it all day.
Yeah, but I was prepared to do it, but then we talked to me about Luke, and obviously Luke had been up there and a boxer trainer for the police. I was just like, my thought process was, right, I haven't done pads raises. Obviously, I used to do loads of pads with the white collar boys, you know what I mean? So I did my work, and I thought to myself, fuck me, I'm going to be in that heavy changing room with all these BKB boys. I had this white collar novice fucking pad man. I thought, I'm not sure about that. and then I spoke to Luke, and Luke just said he would be okay, and I thought, Luke's probably the better man for the job, which he proved to be.
Yeah. He was over, didn't he? He was pretty good, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was really good, to be honest. And I'd spoken to him on Twitter beforehand because obviously we've all interacted because of the podcast and because of Budo and we all obviously I knew you two before.
That's how I met Luke basically.
Yeah.
That's how I met Luke was through Twitter.
Oh, is it?
And then it came after that. Then that was actually the first time I crashed in his gaff. Was when he knew we were coming up. He was like, "Oh, you can stay in my house." So me, my brother, and Storman stayed in Luke's man cave. I met Luke a couple of times previous to that when we went to Chelsea to watch the Swans. He was up there and he sent me a message. I met him. That was the first time I ever met him. Was in the concourse of the half time of the fucking Chelsea Swans game. So we'd known each other like 3-4 years, but like never met. Because Twitter, like
there's a lot like that.
we talked about it a lot, and we like the world's become a smaller place,
of
and
course,
you know these people, and all of a sudden, tell you I met the weekend for the first time downtown Owl Brown.
No way.
He follows me as well.
A great name.
I'm walking
Was he is on Instagram, downtown Owl Brown does the movies.
yeah.
Movie reviews. It's great. He watch it like Stand By Me and shit like that. It's great.
I love anything like that. So I'm walking into the toilet, and because I took my boy to the Hull game. We'll get into that later, and the horror that I've had to endure all fucking week. But as I'm walking in, Owl's walking out. I was like, this quick handshake. Oh, nice to meet you, mate. Oh, see you later. And that was it, like, you know what I mean? So
it's mad. Like obviously I knew you two, you know, because of my brother and the Saints and, you know, local football and that. But then obviously I got more friendly with you because of Budo and then like, I don't know, social media in the last 3 years, it seems to have blown up more.
Crazy,
and everyone's like...
Shall I tell you the first time we met? And you probably won't remember.
Was I drunk?
Yes. I had to kick you out my taxi.
Oh, did you?
No.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got paid.
No, my taxi when I was working.
Right,
The taxi I was in, right. So what? This will come back to you, but you won't remember me.
I probably don't. I got CT.
Right, when Dino fought Pickett,
all right, yeah.
we were all on the same bus, right? Remember Dino organised 52-seater from the Plough?
That's right, yeah.
Right. So James was there with Daniel Lerwell, Marley. I'm not sure who else was on the bus.
There was loads of us. Danny Roberts was...
Daniel.
So all pussy.
Oh yeah,
Fucking hell. What a fucking mob
it was a
isn't it?
heavy duty bus.
Yeah.
So I was with the Roxburgh bus with my kid, Craig Regans, Dale English, Baija, all the boys. And Dino was already in London, wasn't he? Because he had to weigh in the day before.
Yeah.
So you know Dino, his planning is always awful. Like, he rings me as I'm standing outside the Plough going, oh, do us a favour, will you organise a bus for me? Lisa's got all the details. So Lisa just turns up with this like A4 sheet of paper with everyone's name on and who've paid and who haven't paid. And it was like, oh, you're alright, you've got to go down. I'm like, oh, alright, here we go. So I collects all the boys that I knew, and then I had to go down in amongst the heavy mob. Now, I sort of knew Daniel a little bit, just to say hello to.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I'd never met... Danny Roberts I played against, and sort of known to say, I'd never met Marley, first I ever met him, first I ever met you. So I went down, and Daniel actually was on his own in a seat. So I sat down, I said, Dan, don't mind sitting behind me, Dino got me doing all this shit, like, you know what I mean? And he goes, yeah, pretty somewhere. So I'm calling out names, right? I look like that. So I knew who you were, because I follow boxing anyway, right? Yeah. So I knew who you were. So I looked down the list, and as I get to James Lilley, right, he goes over my shoulder, the lights out, right? And I just tipped James Lilley, and he handed me the money, and he goes, see, he fucking knew who I was, you were like that, right? Seriously. I remember
we calls Tom, his brother, lights on, never had a fight in his life, thinks he's hard as fucking Lilley's brother.
So that day, if you remember, it was a very heavy one, wasn't it? Right, we ended up way too early in this pub, opposite.
Was that the one in the
Troxy, right?
Rough as well.
Right, rough as fuck, right? I said, next to going to BKB in the O2 is probably the heaviest, and Troxy was heavy as fuck. And we were smashed. We were on a bus on the way back. It's one of them all night.
Jason Phillips. There was
Jason Phillips. Yeah.
Do you remember the BMW? There was a lot of black guys in the BMW, like blacked the windows. Jason Phillips goes and sits in the front seat with them, and these like black guys looking at him like, they look like fucking heavy hoods up and stuff. And he's like, Swansea, please. And I was like, oh my god. And you know, I was wearing a fucking suit as well.
Never.
I went out the night before in. Did you have VIP tables?
No.
Yeah.
We had the peasant seats at the back.
Danny Roberts and I had VIPs, right?
A Biffy and them, man.
Yeah. I went out the night before, ended up in whatever oxygen was called back then. They used to call something an apple, didn't it? An apple on it?
Teddy Purdy.
Yeah, the Mad Apple.
Mad Apple, that's what it was.
I ended up in there with fucking Marley. And I went back.
Of all people.
Went back to my mother's house. Hell of a mess, as you can imagine. Fucking sleeping, knocking on the door. It's like half 7 in the morning. Marley, he's wearing a fucking 3-piece suit. I said, why have you got a 3-piece suit on? He said, everyone's wearing 3-piece suits in the VIP. So I'm like, fucking hell. So I chucks on the suit, gets down the Plough, my mother drives off, everyone's in normal fucking clothes. I was like, oh my god. And we managed to blag our way from our seats. I think we fucking bounced out enough for us down to the VIP with Danny and that. But like, we were fucking causing murders. We were in the services, we'd pick up like a pot of jelly beans, we'd be like, whoa, throwing at each other because we were still out from the night before. But fucking that's got to be one of the areas.
What happened on the way back? Because obviously the Troxy area, I was fucking in a mess as well, I bet, and we guessed on the bus way back. And as we coming up from Davati and I rang Yellow Cabs, right? So kind of taxi from the plough, please. It was, I think it was 4 of us. It was like me, my brother, Storman, whoever else was us. It would have been 5 in the taxi. 4 in the taxi, right? So as I'm pulling up, it's one of my mates, a boy I know I worked with for years. And he's pulling up like that. Oh, Ryan, it's for you. So I climb in, and like just as Storman's about to climb in, Lilley dives in the back seat, drunk as fuck.
Look as if he's just on his way back from the snooker competition in his whistle.
And I'm like, yes, now, because I was, but over that point, it was light outside. It was like fucking 5 in the morning.
Because the bus was late, wasn't it?
Everything was
and
late.
And they tried to start the pub, wasn't it?
And we were all fucked. I just wanted to get home, and he was in the back. And like I say, I didn't know him.
Yeah.
And I just knew he was a boxer. Like, I'm not gonna go and fucking throw James out on his head. It's not I don't care how fucking drunk he is. Like, and I was like, yes, out the window going, Daniel, and he's trying to get in this fucking out the back of my car.
This twat in the suit is doing my fucking head.
Do you know what? I can't remember jumping in your taxi, but I can remember trying to get away from Marley because he was going to an house party. And we'd been out in Blighton, and he was like, "Oh, there's a house party in Blighton." I was like, "I'm not going to house
Oh, that sounds great, that, doesn't it? Huh? Fucking hell. Ain't no party like a Tundo party.
Speaking about fucking Marley, he's coming back in June from Thailand, and he's coming to the fight. Like, yeah.
Oh, actually,
Yeah, he's speaking on Instagram today, so I'm fucking chuffed for that. Like, I haven't seen him for fucking.
Is he on Insta? I'll have to give him a follow.
I got his fucking number as well. It's a Thai number though. It's fucking like +99 or something. It's fucking weird. Yeah, but he's coming down. He's gonna be home for 2 days, coming up to the BKB, and he's home for a month then.
Is he?
Yeah, well, Marley, wouldn't he? He'd have some stories.
Oh, fuck.
Unless he nabs him before.
If he's fucking drunk, you can have it.
No, we're talking about the suit story. This reminds you of fucking. Aren't we talking about finding enough social media? Enzo on Twitter this week. He's been on fire. Have you seen Enzo this week?
But they went for curry.
They went for
Oh, he's taking photos.
This is just the start, right? And there's 2 types of people on Twitter, right? You've got like the Paul Smith. Well, I like the Smith brothers, right? But you've got the Paul Smith who just fucking everything's serious and fucking. You'll say anyone who's got an opinion on boxing, Paul Smith will say you've never boxed, which straight away to me is like you can't really. It's like
saying we can't have an opinion on football.
Yeah, it's only boxing. The boys get precious about it. Well, it's because you could fucking, no fairness, you could fucking die every time you set fucking foot in the ring or fucking octagon. So maybe that's the reason why. But Paul Smith just gets in arguments all the time, and half the time there's no need.
He's still on Twitter.
I think he come off it because I think his fucking head, he's biting everything.
I won't follow him anyway.
So
I wondered if I got a block.
Whereas with Enzo, he's really interactive.
Yeah.
Some people give him shit. He retweets it and laughs, puts a big laughing face out. So this week started off. Boney Mind must have had the end of season curry, right? And he told one of the trainers that everyone's wearing suits, right? So this poor fucker gets a party Raj half of them in fucking Welsh vests, right? And he's there in his suit, tie, and you can tell he's fucking spewing, right? So that's the first one, right? Now the next day, Ed, it was fucking brilliant. Enzo come out of the blue, right? Put a big thing up like, what's your favourite TV theme tune? Mine's Magnum, right? No, I was pissing myself at that, right? So I put down fucking Littlest Oboe, Dog Tanyan, different strokes. Enzo puts on underneath Dog Tanyan, 2 big thumbs up, right? Now I got my vision now of Enzo fucking being taken by his old man on the pants singing Dog Tanyan, right? I didn't have Enzo loving Dog Tanyan. Within 2 seconds of asking about the TV theme tunes, right? I was fucking crying. Out of the blue, I said, you were like, who'd win in a fight to the death? Van Damme or Steven Seagal? So I'm fucking pissing myself now, right? I'm fucking crying. I don't know how, but it went from TV theme tunes to Van Damme versus Seagal, right? I'm thinking, right, Enzo, he's done for the day now, right? Yeah. Then after this, he put underneath, right? Listen, guys, when I do a poll, don't mention someone who's not in my poll, right? It's my poll, and I'll put in where, like, what? No people are putting, what about Chuck Norris? What about V8 Brackets? It was my poll. I'll put whatever I want in my poll. No people like, Chuck, what about Chuck Norris, you damn Welsh bastard? I'm fucking crying brilliant, man. He was fucking big shout wins. Well, it fucking made my day. Didn't it was brilliant.
Oh, fucking hell. Where were we? What the fuck were we talking
I
about?
don't know, fucking hell, it's the Bears all over again.
Oh no, we're not fucking talking about that night. Me and him trying to be there, trying to be all sensible, trying to give you a big up, wasn't it? When then him and died on the Bears. The Gummy Bears in the quiz night. Remember?
Ridiculous fucking half. What a fucking. And then we are fuck. We no wonder we won. He was all out of space.
I had been told, I forgot I was going to bring a glove and fucking throw the dueling glove.
They were so fucking off their fucking head that at a point they thought they were close to 1. They'd lost by about 12.
Yeah.
Sean's coming there. Recount. We want to recount. I think, oh, tell you.
You didn't even know how to work the buzzer, boys. Not fair, it's like.
Boys, fucking... I'm easily led, like, you know, you tell me to do something, and as long as one of you's done it, I'll do it. And I come in and he went, there you are. I was like, I'll try them gummy bears. I felt alright, felt a bit funny, a bit warm. Got home, Jesus fuck, it was like doing mushrooms in fucking Amsterdam.
I can't wait to get the cunt out of my car, Dave. Because not that he was doing anything, but he was just unsettling me. I was waiting for him to do something.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I was having all these mad thoughts. Like, I was driving home, and I was only a road away from my house, and it must have been when they started kicking in, and I thought, I gotta get home now, otherwise I'm gonna get in trouble.
What do you mean they weren't kicking in before?
It was awfully natural. Oh, he took 3 more just on top. Do you know who he was like? He was like the Wolf of Wall Street when he's driving his Lamborghini at the golf club, and then he gets home and goes, oh, thank fuck it, there's no damage to the car. Goes outside, and he was hanging off the doors in there.
No, but they make you like laugh and stuff, and they chill you out.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I was like, fucking hell. When I was in Amsterdam before, as part of my stag do, one of the dares was taking these level 3 mushrooms, and all I could think about was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Right,
I kept saying Raphael, you know,
Yeah,
and every time I was trying to order a drink, I was going, Donatello, and I was going, Raphael Splinter, and they were like, what are you on about? And when I was lying in bed, I was like, the fucking same thing was going through my head, and I thought, right, I'm going to have to wake my missus up now, then she's going to think I'm having a bad trip. Then she's going to the ambulance. I got to go to Clacton Pier in the morning. I was fucking.
Oh no!
I was like, text and die. I was like, when's it going to stop? Like,
When's it going to stop?
No, I wouldn't fucking.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I don't know what's in. I don't think Di knew what was in those fucking things. But surely you start small. Like, Di jumped in a guy when I done 2.
I know.
Yeah.
I was like, right.
Yeah, I'm like, I eat fruit pastels in the cinema.
That's what I thought. When I jumped in, I thought, oh, I'm not fucking pushing out. I'll just bang 2 down, different planet. Like,
yeah.
I fucking, and you know, I've done a couple since then just to chill out, and it's been fucking, you know, nice and chill. Like, and I could fucking do it if I went in camp and stuff. I know I could sit there and chill, but fucking 2 of them fuckers on the head, fuck that.
Well, I seen something on Twitter today, like shrimp tested positive for cocaine. Like, you know, fucking hell.
Well, the Daily Sport.
Huh? It's not that ginger wife Jason from Town Hill selling all the fish market, is it? You know what I mean? I met a couple of dodgy crab sticks before mine and fucking thought I was on heroin. I don't know whether that's the same thing. My mate Colin Green is he's been going razor fishing. Have you ever gone razor fishing? No. Brilliant. They're delicacy, but my old man didn't realise. Like, my old man just goes to the beaches down Oxford and he tips salt in the sand, and these razor fish come up through the salt.
Are they the ones you stand on, you get the fucking...
That's it, yeah.
And you got to piss on a foot then?
No, that's stingrays, that isn't it?
No. I know what you were talking about, but I can't think of the fucking name.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Not jelly.
Jellyfish.
No, there's ones and they got like spines.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to Google.
Right. So anyway, he's on these razor fish. So he collects them.
Spiny fish, Swansea.
Langana.
So my man had a bucket. Colin took a bucket of these razor fish up to my man. My man said, "You've got to try these. They're like a fucking delicacy. They're beautiful." So I didn't go up there. I had work. Went up there about 3 days later. He went, "I got some of them razor fish in that tub there." Oh, brilliant! I'll try it. So I picked one up, ate it. He picked it up, the plastic container, and I thought he was going to eat them. And he tipped them in his dog bowl. And I went, "Why don't you just tip them in the dog bowl?" He went, "Oh, they fucking been there a week." Why are you fucking giving them a week? I was hallucinating, I was shitting, I was spewing.
Weaver fish.
Weaver fish. Maybe that's what I fucking ate. Never mind this fucking shrimp testing pot. But I'm having a gap. He tipped it in the dog bowl. I went, "Why did you put them in the dog bowl?" He went, "Oh, they've been there a week." And they weren't even in the fridge. They was out. It was out. And there was flies round them and shit. Oh my God. I said, why do you give them to me? He went, "You said he wanted to try them." He said, "Yeah, about 3 weeks after they come out the fucking sand, you fucking lunatic."
It's like when Homer eats the fucking fish on The Simpsons and he thinks he's going to die.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. Man, give me 2 weeks off.
And he's like, sitting on a set in the morning waiting for the 24 hours to run out.
I was like, Homer, it's the best line in The Simpsons ever, I love it. When Homer phones up work and says, I won't be in Friday and going sick. I said, Homer, if you don't come in Friday, don't bother coming in Monday. Woo! 4-day weekend!
I used to fucking love The Simpsons.
Right, in the time when it was on
we just quote The Simpsons, fucking constantly. I haven't seen it for years.
I watched a couple of
supposed to be in decline now, isn't it?
Yeah, they try and make like the jokes too complicated and you can't offend anyone now. It's
no.
Didn't they get rid of Apu the other day because Apu was like a cultural appropriation or something?
Yeah,
because that's what they said, right? The Simpsons, bear in mind, The Simpsons is a program based on stereotypes. Homer's a stereotypical American drunk father.
Bart's a little fucker.
Right, everyone's a stereotype. Apu was the shopkeeper. Groundskeeper Willie is fucking. I don't think that's PC pad. That would get him taken out. That would get him taken out of The Simpsons now for him saying that.
Puffed up.
Right. But they're all stereotypes. But for whatever reason, people. And I don't even know if people got their knickers in a twist about Apu being an Indian shopkeeper. But.
They're
taking him up.
Just come on, put in. We got 3 shops and all of them were apples. You know what I mean? And genuinely, we did have a fucking, in Bishopville, we did have a guy like the bus driver on The Simpsons, mate.
Did he? Yeah. Stoned over his head.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Otto. He was fucking exactly like him, mate. Unbelievable.
But everything's offensive now.
You can't really switch over to fucking South Park.
Yeah, South Park.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you can't be in between. Like if you go South Park, they don't even bother. They look at South Park, it's pointless even messing with that because they're going out of their way to purposely offend you at every opportunity.
There was a thing I follow this website on Twitter. It's called Den of the Geek, and they said that fucking South Park has been the only program that's lasted and still offends people because they go too far or they don't go far enough and they stop thing. It's every week because they do it on computers now, don't they? So if something happens like Trump's
they can do it straight away.
They can do it straight away and add it in. They said they've been offensive for 20 odd years.
Whereas The Simpsons takes like 6 months to do an episode because of the draw. That would make sense for South Park.
Plus, I'd have to know. Well, I wouldn't know where they'd be shown in America, but South Park was always late night, wasn't it?
Yeah, 11 o'clock channel 4 job. Like.
Exactly. Whereas The Simpsons is supposed to be a kids program that adults can watch, isn't it? You know what I mean? So
I think everyone's getting like fucking softer now, isn't it? So. Like The Simpsons used to be like 6 o'clock on Sky One.
Yeah.
And maybe the kiddies are in bed then, and like they'd say like fart and ass. But now everyone's got a little bit softer, so it's on earlier. It's in the day now. You can watch it on fucking Sunday. Repeats on channel 4. So Never realised we were going to talk about Simpsons.
No, we get like that sometimes. We just fucking go off.
I fucking love The Simpsons.
Right.
The Dedrick taped on my episode. Have you seen that one?
Brilliant. Absolutely.
That blue cactus is right. I gotta knock him out.
Is that the one where Homer? Well, there's one where Homer goes to fight Dedrick Tatum, isn't it? And he's fight. Basically Homer Simpson syndrome, isn't it? He's got like a fucking
a costume on his brain. I think I got that. I'd be fucking honest.
I gotta ask something, Pad, because we can't talk about it if you haven't seen it.
Go on.
Have you seen Game of Thrones this week?
Yeah.
You've seen it?
Well, what I like to do is build everything up, right? And then have a load in and watch them.
Hang on, potential spoiler alert.
Oh, massive spoilers, like fucking...
it's too late now, isn't it? You should have watched it.
Yeah, you should have. Especially though, this is what I thought with the last one. I
watched it Wednesday. I risked it.
Oh, really?
And then I found out the fucking ending.
Never.
Some fucking cunt on Twitter. And one anyone follows us, it was something someone got retweeted. Fucking dumb ending.
So this season I watched it on the Monday night as it happens live simply because I thought that's the last one now. I don't want to be hanging around the last one coming. I got 3 to watch. I'd rather just fucking the last night of Game of Thrones. Who wants to fucking be there? I'll be there dressed as Brienne of Tarth. All and shit. You know what I mean? End up sucking the hound off or something. You know what I mean? Don't I can dress up as the hound. You know what I mean? And it's fucking watching every week. It was amazing. It was a bit fucking dark. It was for me. I couldn't see it.
Do you know how it worked for me? And sometimes it's better to watch it on your iPad, right?
Agree. I like watching films on my on Tilly's MacBook. Headphones in.
Right. That's the way I do it.
Really?
Because I planned to watch it on a TV. That fell through for one reason or another. I won't go into that. But I said to Stoneman, because Stoneman's got Sky, I said, let me borrow Sky Go. So, just so I can watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So I just put Sky Go on, give me his password, bang, I got Sky Go. Game of Thrones, fucking outstanding. So we went up to bed, Tina's watching the TV, I'm watching like in the dark with my headphones on, there. And like me and James have been talking about it that day, he said, have you seen it? And no, so it was the night before, wasn't it? It was the night before, and I was like, no, I haven't had a chance to see it yet. And he was like, I just had to take a break after 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, good.
The opening 20 minutes is fucking out of this world. You know,
the build up, it seemed to follow every single character.
You know, the fighting then maybe was like the same as pretty much any
Yeah.
There were some good bits in it, and I think they missed a couple of tricks. So I was like, fucking TV now is like going to the cinema, and it.
Totally agree. So that was like an hour and a half, mate.
Yeah.
You know,
it was hour and 18, I think it was,
It's stuff like that now, and you like go on Netflix, and they put films on Netflix now before they go in the cinema, and like an action film, and it's fucking great, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I love the cinema as well, mine, but you know.
Oh, mate, massive fan. Probably, I go on my own, see, to the pictures now.
Yeah,
it was a big film.
Yeah.
I'll go, you know.
It's a different experience, isn't it?
I like it. No, I'll wait for things to be on the verge of going out. Like, what's that Captain Marvel one? I thought, I'll watch that before the last Avengers film. And I thought, no fucker come with me. My missus got no interest till he won't watch the same films as me, like. So I'll go down, nice and quiet. I'll have hot dog, I'll have nachos. I asked the guy behind the counter to help me carry them in. So I got my large coat all out. I'm like, I'm over, like I said earlier, Wendy's Endo Blackpool, carrying a big fucking bucket of coke on my head. But like, thing with Avengers, who cranks is so fucking rammed, who generally look like a kiddie fiddler going in on my own, like.
Well, I got a fucking HD copy on my phone. Someone sent me.
Are you tempted to watch it though?
I watched 10 minutes last night before something else.
Yeah.
Telly, I can't remember.
Well, who fucking it up for himself now, isn't it?
Yeah, but I tried typing in the web address in on my PlayStation to
Right.
watch it on TV,
Yeah.
and it don't work. And my brother said it only works on the iPad or the
phone
or the laptop. Then you're gonna have to HDMI it. I was like,
it's a lot of stress.
I can't be fucking bothered to do that.
Pictures on your fiver now, fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. But I got no one to go watch it now because all my. Chichello on the road.
Look at them faggots, I say, skin out of me, you know what I mean? I'll be walking around with Lilley's box rack.
Another box rack.
Walking around with a big poster of Lilley, like with a fucking bare knuckle, like, you know, fucking great.
But because you got into a Barney, didn't you, with someone like, was it the Sopranos thing? Sopranos, someone said Game of Thrones is better than the Sopranos.
Lilley else.
Yeah. I didn't say it was better.
No.
I tagged you in it.
Yeah, I think someone, they fucking totally different.
This is where I was
You
thinking.
know, you can't even, it's like comparing fucking apples and bananas.
Yeah.
They are two totally fucking different fucking things.
Yeah.
Both are fucking incredible. Sopranos is just, you know, I've watched The Sopranos fucking 3 times.
Yeah.
But I've watched Game of Thrones through twice.
That'd be really,
Yeah, you know,
I wondered to myself, like, will I go back and watch Game of Thrones?
Yes, you will.
Like I've watched The Sopranos, The Wire, The Shield, the thing, you know.
Yeah.
Like, will I go and do that again? Maybe I will, because
I watched season 1 of Game of Thrones about 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
I watched it. I started watching it again because she come into it in season 2, so I got fucking fed up explaining to her. So I said, right, you're watching season 1. And she's still like, who's that then? And I'm like, oh, for
I
fuck's sake.
can, lad, yeah.
So like, I have to pause it and like, right, ask you questions now.
Yeah.
She's like, who's that? And I'm like, right, there was a battle. That's a fucking
Especially Game of Thrones, that's the worst.
Yeah. Because you've got to keep up, haven't you?
Huh?
My missus says to me, why are you making such a big fuss about Game of Thrones? Why do you ever ask me to watch out with you? Because you want a life's idiot.
Yeah.
So that's why I can't be bothered to explain shit
It's
to
the names as well. You know, if they were like Ben, Bill,
Totally agree,
John, she would get it. But like, they're like Brienne Tarth, Sandor Clegg, now.
Yeah.
She's like,
I watched the first episode of the newest season. I watched, and she was sitting with me, and she's just like, I don't get this at all. I'm like, well, you're fucking 7 seasons into it. Of course you don't get it. She said, this isn't my cup of tea at all. I was like, do us a favour, just fuck off upstairs.
On the set Uncle One, I should give one a go. Within 10 minutes, she went like, dragons.
Yeah. Pretty much Tina had said something along the
And I
same
forget,
lines.
look, the dragons were only there to help the Dothraki. She went, you were a fucking gimp. Shut the fuck up. She knew an absolute no.
I was applying to be extras. I was looking on.
No way, imagine that.
It's an island, isn't it?
That's right.
So
Yeah.
I was like, I would be an extra in Game of Thrones. It's like, oh, the fucking extra thing has been done for months and months. I was like, yeah.
Trying to think what Lilley would be. Huh? Lilley would be one of them religious nuts, wouldn't he? I'd 100%.
I'd have to be a Northman. I
knew he'd want to be protecting the wall, a fucking lunatic. Stick me with fucking Badfinger in the library. Fuck all that shit. You know what I mean? I want to be with fucking the little dwarf, fucking all the
prostitutes.
You know when fucking Jon Snow, Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah.
He's standing there with a sword.
And all the horses.
And everyone's all...
I'm like that, fucking hold up the pillow. I'm there with him, like
shadow boxing on the living room.
Let me at him.
I think, though, you're right, though. You can't... To say Game of Thrones is better than Sopranos Game of Thrones is like apples and fucking oranges. They're two different things. You can compare Sopranos, The Wire, The Shield, Breaking Bad.
Of course,
because they're all sort of... they're of a similar ilk, like, you know? Even though I think Sopranos is the best of the fucking lot. Like,
100%.
You know what, it tells you something. The Sopranos is one of my misses I've sat and watched through, like.
Yeah.
Only is every single thing. Film, TV programme, fucking British Bake Off. At the end of it, my missus will score like that. What a shit ending. Everything. Film, TV, British Bake Off, Mastermind, Bullseye.
To be honest, a lot of the things that I love, as regards TV shows, I haven't enjoyed the endings. Now, we can go on about the Sopranos ending for hours, right? First time I watched it, I genuinely didn't like it. I was like, what the fuck? And even over the years...
I think it grows on it.
Right, having had it explained to me fucking 20 different fucking times, I understand it now. Doesn't mean I like it particularly. It's not what I would have chosen at the end.
But how the fuck do you end it? Same as this fucking Game of Thrones. How's it going to end?
How's it going to end?
Because this can't end.
But
if this makes any sense.
But they've known in Game of Thrones for years, isn't they? Because the guy who writes the books, because I read all the fucking books.
Have you really read it?
Oh, he's a proper nerd.
Oh, mate, I got the fucking... He wrote a book called The History of the Targaryens. It goes back 3,000 years. I'm halfway through that.
I
know Daenerys' grandfather.
You know, genuinely, there was a... You may have seen him because you're a right nerd, obviously. But there was a thing on YouTube which broke down the history of every house. The videos were like 15, 20 minutes long.
Any good?
Fucking really interesting. So you go back, like, let's say, the Cleganes, you know, which is the Hound, isn't it? And the Mountain, isn't it?
That's it, your brother.
They tell the story of how they came to get their names.
Well, that's how if you go back and watch...
It gets burnt,
Like, when I went back and watched the Game of Thrones, like I said, I watched the second time. Do you know the first episode where they chucked Bran out the window? Because I was like 5 seasons in, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
And yet, you know, because we watched it all these years ago.
Yeah.
And when I watched the second time, I went, fucking hell. Probably the biggest thing that happened in the show. And I was like...
Well, that's what the initial turning point and the kick-off.
Yeah, because I remember, like, years and years ago, is when we were still living with Stacey old man before we bought the house. I was sitting there watching telly one day, and an advert come up, and it was Sean Bean sitting in this throne.
Right.
And it said Game of Thrones, and I fucking love Sean Bean and everything.
So when Saturday comes.
So sharp and fucking...
Yeah.
So I was like, I fucking like Sean Bean, and, you know, I watch it, fucking hook straight away, based on a book. Went out, there's 5 books out. I fucking hammered the 5.
Are they a hard read?
Yeah, really hard.
Yeah, I bet they're tough sell. Have
There's-
you ever read Tolkien? You read The Hobbit. I'll never forget, right?
I haven't seen Lord of the Rings.
You've never seen Lord of the Rings? Oh, isn't it? But have you tried reading Lord of the Rings?
Oh, it's hard
Jesus
work.
Christ.
Well, I'm off now for 2 weeks on those, and I watch Lord of the Rings. No, watch it. Watch Lord of the Rings. I haven't fucking seen it.
Do a fucking...
Watch extended versions.
Yeah, way too much hard work.
Yeah.
But when I was about 8 in St. Joseph's, they had like a travelling theatre company. And they brought... You laugh like fuck, I don't know why.
They just went round Catholic schools. Fucking nonsense everywhere.
Just before they thinking get my deaf and dumb, they put on The Hobbit, right? Fuck me. Changed my life, man. This fucking 20-year-old from Manchester dressed in green. I remembers it to this fucking day, mate, honestly. And then I read the fucking... Now, we can read The Hobbit, but the 3 books... Where, like, I'd imagine that George R. Martin... What is this? Song of Fire and Ice, is it?
Yeah.
They are going to be a tough read.
Do you know what makes it hard as well? Is there's a lot more foreign made-up names in it.
Right, yeah.
Like, do you remember the bird in season 1 that Rob Stark marries and that's what kicks off?
Right, yeah.
Her name's Arya as well, but they changed it in the TV series so people won't get confused.
Yeah.
So you're like that in the book. I'm like, fucking hell. Underline it, reference it.
Yeah.
But I am at the books. And then I knew what was happening for 5 seasons. I knew who was dying.
So did you know before you read the book and then you watch the season?
As soon as I watched the first season, I'd probably done the 5 books in before season 2 come up.
Right,
I fucking loved it. I was like, this is the best thing I've ever fucking read.
I'm glad I hadn't done that because, do you know the one that got me, right? I watched, season 3 was starting, right? And I'd moved out of my house because I hadn't done. And I was living in my nan's, and obviously my nan's had like terrestrial TV. It was fucking bullshit.
S1X.
So I had
come on midfielders on every Friday night.
I had my iPad, and basically I watched the first 2 seasons of Game of Thrones. When's the Red Wedding? Is that the 3rd season?
Or 3rd or 4th?
Second, I think.
Is it second?
I
Really?
think it's early,
I was watching it, right, and do you know when all that kicks off in the Red Wedding? I was like, I couldn't go to sleep. I was laying in bed like this, like wide awake, 10:30, and I go, what the fuck have I just watched? That's
Tell what does he read? He
watches
watches Harry Potter and he's the fucking caretaker.
Oh, that's right, he is.
And you fucking do it. How is he allowed to be a kids?
He's
the one he done it
I don't like Harry Potter.
Oh,
he's Ricky Gervais's dad in Afterlife.
That's right.
Yeah.
But the book that I finished on, Dance of Dragons, the last fucking line is Jon Snow being stabbed by all the fucking Night's Watch.
Right, I see.
So I can remember reading the book and be like Jon's my only character I like left.
Yeah.
Because Tyrion's not funny in the fucking books like he is in the TV series. He's a wanker in the book.
Oh, never.
So I'm like, he's dead. So I'm watching the TV series, he's dead as well. I gotta wait a fucking year now for the thing. But when he's like 70 odd, didn't he?
Yeah, they got ahead of the books, didn't they?
Yeah, he wrote in a sealed envelope and he gave it to the producers and he made them sign the thing, and they're the only ones that allowed to know what the ending was in case he died before he finished the books.
Right.
And because he stopped writing the scripts then for the TV series to concentrate on the book. The book's meant to have been coming out for the last 2 years. Like, it's gonna fucking break all the records when it does.
Just can't finish it.
Yeah.
But right then, so now, have he got a copy of the TV series, or will he?
It's gone a different direction. There's people that died in the TV series that were still alive in the books.
Right.
So, like what's her face? The fucking one who had a throat slit to the Red Wedding, Ned's wife.
Yeah.
She's still alive in the books. The fucking Red Priest brought her back, and she's part of the Brotherhood of Banners.
Right, I got it.
And
So much information. I can't say all this.
Yeah. So I knew the fucking TV show going ahead of the box. In part, he was thinking then maybe the TV show wasn't as good. Because the last series, it was more like Lord of the Rings, where they was on 9 people on a fucking mission.
That's the criticism, isn't it? It hasn't got their the fucking
history
people, the people betraying their family members.
Yeah.
I liked it when fucking Littlefinger was like, "Oh, your sister betrayed you," and then she was like, "Yeah, I've had your fucking spirit."
Yeah.
I love it.
No, it was incredible TV. Like,
but I watched back The Sopranos, right, season 1 the other day because I fucking love The Sopranos, and I am picking up on a couple of things now that I didn't notice when I was younger and through the years. You know, just like little things that is looking a tiny bit dated. I still love it, like, but
I know what you mean.
random characters popping up and stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking about that because, like, with me, the first thing I ever saw HBO drama was Oz, right?
You love that,
you
love fucking Oz.
But Oz, but what I'm getting at is Oz preceded The Sopranos. Oz was the original HBO drama that everything came after. But if you go and watch Oz now, and as much as I loved Oz at the time, if you watched Oz now, it dated fucking.
Is it really?
Terribly.
I didn't watch it at the time, but I have watched it because it was on Now TV or Sky as part of Soprano thing. And I was watching it and I was like, fuck, this could have been fucking good if it was made now. But like I was thinking, you know, as you said, it's dated.
It got away. What happened with Oz was the first 2 seasons were really good for the time. They probably dated now, but for the time they were like fucking essential, like Sopranos. They were just essential fucking watching. I was coming home from work. I was working in Shades, so I was working in Britain at the time, but I was coming in late, and it was on late on Channel 4, on like a fucking 11 o'clock at night, and I was taping it on the old VHS. That's many fucking years ago this was. This is like 20 fucking years ago. And I'd watch it immediately. Then, when I got it, and it was being taped, and I'd watch it, I was fucking addicted to it, like The Sopranos. But after a while, they ran out of fucking ideas because you're in a prison basically.
Of course,
so there's only so much you can fucking do. So season 3 was okay. Season 4, you know, by the time they got to like season 6, you were like, oh, this is a load of shit.
Yeah.
It was completely gone off the rails.
Prison Break 1, outstanding. Prison Break 2, brilliant. At the end of Prison Break 2, they both get back in another prison. I've had a great day, Jim. I know what I am bothered watching. 1 and 2 are superb. 1 and 2 brilliant. But then, fuck, sometimes you've got to see an ending in sight.
Yeah.
That's how I think they're doing the right thing in Game of Thrones. How they can end it, they probably will come back in 10 years' time. They're all about doing a prequel, innit?
5 spin-offs they got.
Is it really? Yeah, is that right? Yeah.
And the guy who wrote The Sopranos, he said, I had to end it because I didn't want it to... What's his name? Christopher Carter, is it?
No.
David Chase.
David Chase. He'd done something with Breaking Bad as well, wasn't he? No, Breaking Bad was X-Files, wasn't it? The same
That's
people.
it, yeah. Vince Gilligan.
Yeah.
It's because this, mate, I love the name of it, isn't it? The Sopranos prequel.
Yeah.
Many things.
I get scared, I do. I get scared. I don't want them to ruin anything, you know.
But
any
look
good.
The characters in
I know.
You know what I mean?
It's the same, and it's just I don't want them to ruin it, you know. And
What
the
is going on?
spin-offs like this, obviously, because I love Breaking Bad. It's great. I don't think it's anywhere near as great as The Sopranos and any of that. But people who love Breaking Bad seem to think it's the greatest thing of all fucking time. It's a bit more cartoony than The Sopranos, or even The Wire, which I love as well. Like, but then Better Call Saul come out, and I'm like, oh, I'm not sure. Like, but Better Call Saul is good.
Really good.
Good. I enjoy it.
But it's completely different from Breaking Bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it really? Yeah.
It's got the same stamp of it, of like it's being directed by the same guy and all that, and being written by the same people. But it's a different show. Because I think if you went back and watched the first season of Breaking Bad now, it would probably look dated.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting. I've never rewatched Breaking Bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until Better Call Saul is finished.
Yeah.
Because then that should be when Breaking Bad starts.
Yeah, you're going to
Because
overlap.
Better Call Saul is a prequel, see.
Right, I see.
So then I'll watch Breaking Bad again.
Like what I worry is they do is like they done with fucking Only Fools and Horses, Rock and Chips or something.
Oh no!
And then all of a sudden Trigger will rock up. You know, you don't want fucking they're in New York and then Big Pussy block just for everyone to say, oh, there's Big Pussy.
It's fan service.
Is that fucking the Ghostbusters remake with the women in it?
Didn't see it.
No.
I watched it. I thought I'll give it a go. And do you know what? It could have been a good film if it weren't a Ghostbuster film.
Right.
And then having fucking Bill Murray turn up as a cameo saying the only good bit in it is what's his fucking name? Ray. He's in the taxi and they're like, oh, you give us a lift, and he's like, I'm not going to New York. I'm a taxi driver and I ain't afraid of no ghosts. And he drives off. I was like, oh my god! I was like, yeah! But then, other than that, the fucking film I was watching, I mean, what are they doing? And they've broken it now, and they're making a third one, aren't they?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, with the original guys, like.
Yeah, but the Spangler's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, the son of the director's making one, and it's going to be a male team. They did it with the cartoons, didn't they? Egon taught like all new youngsters, so it might be something off that.
Didn't all the remakes will drive you around a bend? It's too much, isn't it? It's too.
Yeah, it's not like
it's
no,
like I tell you,
new ideas like.
I told you I saw a trailer for fucking last week, and I'm not sure about because I loved the films as a kid. Do you remember Child's Play with Chucky?
Yeah.
Horror films.
Yeah.
I watched all those as a kid. Like, right?
I tell you who's voicing him is Mark Hamill.
Yeah, Luke Skywalker.
Brad Dourif, innit, was the original voice.
Was it,
yeah. But there's a remake coming out, and I saw the trailer last week, and I'm like, oh god, fucking Child's Play. They've already remade fucking Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
It was okay though.
It was pretty good.
Like Pet Sematary, I will watch it because I was a big Stephen King fan as a youngster. Like, you know?
I still fucking read any new book he's got out now. I fucking love Stephen King, but the trailer gave away the plot twist, innit? I watched the trailer and they changed it from the original, and he was in the trailer, so I was like,
what's this for?
For Pet Sematary.
Right, okay, yeah.
So basically, if you've seen the original,
yeah,
obviously you would know anyway. But like to watch a trailer of the new Pet Sematary, I was like, do I really need to see the film?
Yeah,
you know, that's the way I felt.
The only difference is that twist, and they show you in the trailer. So I was like, what's the fucking point?
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Judd, isn't it? There's a ground sour up there. That's what he says.
What's that?
Judd,
the guy. Yeah.
The ground sour.
But the tell you who's playing him in the new film is
Third Rock from the Sun, isn't it?
John Lithgow.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah. So he plays that guy, and the old. It's not going to be a spoiler because if you haven't seen Pet Sematary, you know he gets his Achilles cut. He's walking down the stairs. One of the most horrendous scenes in film, isn't it? Do you remember it?
No, I haven't seen
Have you seen Pet Sematary?
No, I haven't seen it. Yeah.
Oh fuck! Pet Cemetery, I didn't realise, in the original Pet Cemetery, Judd is fucking out the Munsters.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, I didn't realise that the other day.
No way.
No way.
Yeah.
I was watching. It must have come up on like Sunday TV, and I was like, "It's fucking Judd off Pet Cemetery."
Yeah, everyone else in the world says that's Urban Munster. He always says that's Judd of Pet Cemetery. Fuck me. Fucking hell, that's a proper reference point. Fuck me.
Building up from
Urban Munster, probably the most famous fucking monster on television ever, and he's going, that's Judd. Fuck.
But he's a proper nerd, so that's how we've got on.
I'm undercover geek. I am. I don't give a fuck.
You're not working undercover.
No.
I tell you what I want to see, because you can't get away from it because the posters are everywhere. But it does look good as well. Is the Ted Bundy film with Zac Efron?
Yeah, he looks brilliant in it.
Honest to God, Ted Bundy be my favourite serial killer since I was a kid. Is that the right thing to say? But you know what I mean. He was one.
I was always a big fan of the West.
He's keeping it local, like he was.
I stuck a liane behind the back of the Wendy house. Have you seen that?
No, that was brilliant.
The guy from the Wire played
Dominic West.
Yeah. He done it brilliant. I got our liane, I stuck him behind the back of the Wendy house.
Right,
Do you know we watched it though? I don't know if it was supposed to be funny, but like you doing that now, I was laughing my fucking head off.
Brilliant.
It shouldn't be funny, should it? You're talking about murdering his own daughter and things like that.
Because you can play the tapes, can you? If you go online, you can get
Listen
all
to
the
Fred West tapes.
the tapes, and it's exactly like it is in the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Him going, whispering to the bird, saying it was here, it was going up there in the barn with those kids, and you're like, what the fuck? This is a serial
Yeah, he
killer.
was a proper headbanger, wasn't he?
How did they get away with that? Everyone around him reckoned he was fucking.
It was a different world then.
Well, he was like hitchhiking, like my old man hitchhiked to London, right? There's no such thing as hitchhikers no more.
There's a trail. No. Steve Cullen's left the murder trail behind him between Swansea and Danny's glassing him up.
He's like, ah.
And he used to have a big beard and he looked fucking crazy. King Conga, they called him. Sea Anglers Weekly, he's all in a Conga in Weymouth. King Conga, they called him. He had this big curly hair, this big brown beard, serial killer written all over him. And he was a school caretaker as well. But fuck yeah, it was like a man.
Are you referencing where he's been?
Yeah.
1972.
I gotta pass this on to my handler later.
Fucking hell.
I gotta pass this. I'm called, what's that? CIA.
Supergrass. Fucking Henry Henry, huh? What's going on here? And why you fold under questioning? Yeah, so like fucking hell. Tilly went down with a mate the other day to fucking Pizza Planet on Botanic Road, right? Fucking 10:30 at night. She's phoning me up, come and pick me up. I'm like, fuck off, I'm in fucking bed. And all these fuckers are hitchhiking around Bristol, but all the, like the fucking...
So Fred West was hitchhiking as well, was he?
Well, no, he's picking up the hitchhikers.
He's picking up the hitchhikers, yeah.
Fucking these people all fucking hitchhiking, he's picking them up, taking them back, sticking them behind the back of the Wendy house. But him and his missus used to be like into like animal porn and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because I've seen Rose when she was about 20.
She was up
She
She's hilarious as well, she was prosy, was she?
She died the other day, didn't she?
Did she?
Did she died in prison, yeah.
Might well have.
Like me and Ross Abraham, who works with me, we were in those serial killers, and like we all said, like, you showed the picture saying, another one lost.
Sad day.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Myra. Yeah, fuck, Rose West was half a pop when she was about 23. Granted, when she was 40, she looked fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
but she was still bagging out the punters, wasn't she? When she was in her 40s, was she? She used to sit on the doorstep.
Yeah, he used to spy for people, didn't he? And he used to make the kids watch and everything like that. It's fucking mad as fuck.
Proper weirdos.
Fuck.
Back to Ted Bundy, yeah.
Right,
Ted Bundy was my favourite.
I shouldn't read the tips. I'm going to watch this film because I don't really know much about
Do you really know the story? No,
I don't.
Because the thing was with Bundy, that's why Zac Efron can play Bundy, because that's what Ted Bundy was like. He was a proper smooth fucking
character.
Yeah, like
smiling at the camera.
Smiling at the cameras, and then when he was on in court, he caused fucking murders when he was on in court.
People outside waiting outside for his autograph.
Yeah, he's a proper celebrity.
So how people go about killing? What type of killing?
He went for it all. It was a lot of strangulation, heavy beatings, and rape.
VW Beetle used to drive on him, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that's how he ended up. They first sort of started getting eyes on him. Was he basically like bundled a girl in the back of a fucking VW Beetle at some big event, right?
Like Coachella or something.
It was in a park somewhere, massive event, loads of people. He tried it with a couple of people first, and they sort of like found him weird and went away. And then some girl came over. He's like, "Oh, can you?" He had his arm in a cast, and he was like, "Oh, can you can you help me with my car? Like, I got a problem with my car. And he'd stick your head in the back, but there. And then he'd like launch them in, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then take them away. Bit of the old rape and a bit of an head caving in. And then it was, he was full of it. And then that's how it started, because next thing they were looking for a guy who had a Beetle, and then you start piecing it together. You can follow the trail. That's why when I watched the Netflix documentary the other day, I know other people said they found it boring. I didn't, because I knew a lot of the facts because I'd seen documentaries on him in the past. But if you've never seen anything about Ted Bundy at all, you should watch it, because it's interesting, because it goes with the police and how they tracked him down. Because you're not talking about the days like today now, where there's fucking cameras every 10 feet. And he was clever at what he did. He did a lot of stuff on us, like you say, picking up hitchhikers aside the road, working girls, things like that. He murdered.
God, the working girls always gets it first.
I know.
The Ipswich Strangler, fucking
I tell
Yorkshire Ripper.
I tell you the maddest one. I listened to the Conspiracy Guys podcast, right?
Zodiac Killer.
No. The Golden State Killer, right?
Oh, still haven't been found.
Yeah. They reckon they caught him, didn't they? Not so long ago, but a month ago.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. They reckon he was quite a well...
They said, right, they reckon he
was this guy in his 70s, like, and he...
it's happened recently, they caught him, right, because with the new forensics and that. So they reckon he was an ex-police officer, right, because that's how he knew how to control people and stuff, and get, and he knew how to get around the place without getting seen, like, you're talking the 70s now. But they started off as, like, he had 3 different names, and one was, like, they basically had him down as like a cat burglar first. He'd go in and he'd just move people's fucking furniture around. And people were coming home, and this is how it started, like. And he was like, what the fuck? Someone's changed the living room. and it sort of it sort of escalated from there. Obviously, he got more and more daring when he wasn't getting caught, you know what I mean? And then he started breaking into people's houses while they were there, and he was raping the women while he forced the husband to watch and things like that, and then next thing they reckon he was so fucking good at breaking into people's houses, he'd break in when they weren't there, go to the guns, take the bullets out of the guns, and then
so they think they got a chance.
So then he'd break in, they'd know he was there, they'd run for the gun, they'd pull a shooter on him, and he'd have the bullets in it.
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah, and then he'd pull a gun out, the guy go, he was a right cunt. Yeah. So then it escalated, then he murdered someone, and then he went on a load of murders, and it went on for, as like the Zodiac, is like 30 years down the line, and then they reckon he only recently fucking caught him. It's a thing.
They reckon America in the 70s must have been crazy.
Yeah, you had Son of Sam, Bundy, John Wayne Gacy. I listened to the Conspiracy Guys, John Wayne Gacy the other day. That's fucking bonkers as well. Yeah, he's
don't miss a good serial killer these days.
Yeah, there's not, they haven't upped their game recently.
He murdered about 30 kids, didn't he? Buried them dressed up as a
They reckon there was a lot more to that as well. They reckon, on the Conspiracy Guys podcast, they reckon that as time have gone on, there's a thought process that actually he wasn't the main man. He was the one. He was. This is what they're saying at the end of the Conspiracy Guys podcast I listened to. They reckon that, like you've got these big non-strings around him, right? Like the Savile thing or whatever, all over the place. Like he was just part of one of these things. He was like I'm not saying he was a Freemason, but he was in like one of these little secretive groups. But they reckon they used his house. So
get rid of all the balls.
Yeah. So like he's, he didn't deny that he'd done stuff, but they reckon he just kept quiet. But there was a lot more people involved in these murders and that. Yeah.
It's scary if you go down this conspiracy theory, you fucking hole in it. You're just like that, and you're like, everybody's in fucking involved.
Yeah, because I think if you Google it now, there's probably suspected serial killers in America now.
They reckon there's like 9 active in America at one time, isn't there?
Yeah.
There was one. There used to have one not so long ago, and he was burying bodies. I think it was in Florida on the beach.
Yeah.
And he was in New York Times Square, and he phoned one of the victims' mothers. And the police pinpointed the fucking mobile phone in Times Square, but it was like in the middle of New Year's Eve, so there's fucking people everywhere.
Amazing,
and he phoned them and he said, I got your daughter and stuff, and he phoned, and he was on a fucking documentary, like, it's fucking mad. They reckon he was a police officer as well.
Yeah.
Fucking what about they reckon there's a serial killer in Swansea, doesn't he? Who, like, with everyone, all the deaths in the drink,
is it?
All the deaths in the marina and all that.
Yeah.
There's been so many.
There was one in
Manchester and the canal,
and one in America, and they reckon they drowned students in the swamps.
No way.
There was a Green River killer.
It was in America, was it?
Yeah, Green River killer.
I think it was after you guys come on the Christmas quiz,
right?
And someone tagged me in it on Is it Mervyn Griffiths, is it?
Yeah, Merv, yeah.
I think it might have been him who tagged me in it and said, oh, watch this. And I was watching it, I was like, I can't watch this. And then you're a fucking league again.
Yeah. Fuck that. Well, every time he goes up Close Avenue, he crosses the road by a character.
But Zodiac is a great film. I didn't know the Zodiac story before watching that film.
Same here.
Yeah, it's great film, yeah.
Brilliant film. Jake Gyllenhaal again. Fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Absolutely
genius.
amazing. But yeah, that Ted Bundy film looks quality, and Zac Efron looks good for the part.
He's a great actor, Zac Efron. He's in third greatest film ever, Greatest Showman, isn't he?
Is he in Great Showman? Is he?
Fuck, yeah. Oh, he's
What's the first two then? You know, if Great Showman's 3, what's 1 and 2?
Footloose.
Right? Good film.
And Shawshank Redemption, probably.
Is he? Yeah.
Fucking hell. My opinion's changed with you.
Then, obviously, Flashdance at 4.
Yeah.
And then Goodfellas. And then the usual suspects then.
What about Short Circuit 2?
Help me, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. I love that. Can we call him? What can we call him? I love that Indian / Apple guy in Short Circuit.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, isn't he?
Yeah,
he was definitely Indian.
Yeah,
Tell by the
Yeah,
accent.
he is. He
Yeah.
said he was in. What was his name?
Oh, fuck if you're asking me.
That is going
right back. That is
really type of
80s.
nerd,
That is 80s.
You know,
I fucking
Lilley's
like-
read his biography, isn't he?
Read all about it.
Yeah.
Got his face tattooed all over.
Yeah. Number Johnny 5 and me.
I was watching Sunday when I jumped into bed. I turned the TV on. I looked like I was starting Wolf of Wall Street.
It's exactly the same.
It's
Mate.
amazing.
All weekend I thought, right, I'll watch Aliens. Fucking Saturday night. Went up.
Watch
got a
Alien
German-
first.
Alien. Sorry, went up, got a German kebab. Fucking fell asleep Saturday. Fuck. So Sunday
We
came
haven't
out.
seen Alien.
It's an Alien or Aliens.
No, I
Fucking
know.
ridiculous, isn't it?
So Sunday,
You're sad about him now.
I had a mare Sunday, right? So Donna was away, fucking in the band competition. Ridiculous. Done my head in Monday night, come back Monday. Only girl to have jet lag from Treacle Bay. I was only on the bus half hour. She was fucking off, fucking jetting. Just hitting drums all weekend, head's fucking gone. So I think it's like, I'll watch Alien tonight, right? So I had to take some stuff up a tip. Went up a tip. Drove past X in the Arvo.
Yeah.
Chippy, like, great. Thought, oh fuck, he does dinners in here. I'm on my own. I thought, right, I'll go in there. As long as I got a plate, I'm happy. I can go anywhere on my own. Likes my own company. Goes in there, has a Sunday dinner on my own. Great, happy days. Comes home, chills out, has a fucking Easter egg. Donna's mother made chilli. So I'm thinking, right, Colin Breen said he tried Al Basha. He said, try Al Basha spicy kebab. No, I want this kebab, but I want this chilli. So what I think, so I thought, I'll have the chilli with nachos. So technically it's a starter. So I thought if I had this at 5, I'll have a kebab at 8.
Right.
So I had the chilli.
Fuck, it wasn't an appetite.
Yeah.
And you've had the dinner already?
Yes, right. But listen, totally underestimated the chilli, right? Stuck it all on the nachos. Couldn't see the nachos, ate that.
Oh God, I'm
Fuck,
fucking
no,
starving.
I'm fucking alive. But then I thought, I'll phone the kebab at 7. It'll take an hour and a half to come here. Phoned at 7. It got it 7:20, right?
Oh, what?
Colin Breen phoned me, right? He said, what was the kebab like? I said, I can't speak, right? I think last time I was sick on food was in the Wimpy and Saundersfoot when I was about 6, right? We were at Saundersfoot, ate too much, sick, you know, like the guy in Stand By Me and all that, right? And this happened then. Colin Breen phoned me, he said, what was it like? I said, don't talk to me. I don't even think I'm going to be...
Colin Breen's again, lades.
I don't feel very well. Like, you're going to have to, if I had a heart attack like Alice, you're going to have to phone the ambulance. But I don't feel good. No, I nearly felt sick.
That's how I felt after we done that fucking eating challenge at Denny's.
I didn't feel good at all, mate. Nice kebab, like, but shouldn't have had a chili.
Fucking hell, I was thought the Sunday dinner, that's me done.
Yeah, really? Oh, fuck no. I like to plan, especially when everyone's away.
You can tell you I'm on my fucking brother. He's like, oh, we'll have the starter with a main and then we'll have nachos to start. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, I'm fucking...
You're in camp.
Yeah. And then he had a pint as well, so I was like, oh, fuck it.
But yeah, so you watch Wolf of Wall Street as well,
I
yeah?
put that 9 o'clock, one eye open. It's fucking Steve
It
Madden.
is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Some cunt on Twitter said it wasn't a great film the other day. I was like, oh,
They're
fuck
banned.
no.
They're banned for following.
Yes, who loves the Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah, it's a good film,
Oh,
man.
it's tremendous.
I got as far as when he meets his PI and his PI's going, "No, Jordan, do not ring that guy." He's talking about ringing the fucking the FBI agent, and he keeps telling him don't ring him, and I know what's coming next. He fucking rings him, and goes out. I thought, you know what? I'm never gonna go fucking bed tonight because it's like over 3 hours.
Started at 9, finished at midnight. Like
fucking absolutely amazing fucking film. I loves it, but like Goodfellas now, and like Aliens for me. If it starts, then I can't take it off.
Gotta get it. Gotta watch it.
If I'm trying to watch a fucking TV series, sometimes you gotta concentrate on you. Like there's a couple of seasons I'm halfway through, and if you haven't got the head to concentrate, I like to go back on an old film, stick it on. You don't have to think about it, and it's just fucking.
That's how I like watching them on the MacBook in bed.
Yeah,
because you've got full attention. You've got the earphones in, and no phone, no fuck all. Like,
and sometimes I think I don't know whether it's because I got an older fucking TV now. Even it's nice big size and that, but sometimes it's so fucking good the picture these days. My TV's not really like that. So like it doesn't sometimes, especially in the dark. If I'd have tried to watch that Game of Thrones as dark as it was on my big screen, it'd have got pixelated. It would have got lost. I'd have lost things. When I watched it on my iPad, it was fucking, because it's small. It doesn't lose any of it. It'd be perfect. Like headphones on. Every now and again, I message with fucking help. He's like, "Will you stop breathing?"
Yeah, I love that one.
Because I'm getting.
I love that. Donna goes, looks like just goes, whatever that noise is. She goes, "You clicking." She snores like a wildebeest. Honestly, genuinely though. I'm like, "You fucking know what?" She said, "You breathing, you clicking." I said, "Oh, give it fucking 10 seconds. You fucking running around like fucking the two fucking war dogs in Lion King. Fucking hell, singing Hakuna Matata as you fucking snoring. Fucking idiot."
Right, we got carried right away then. We done probably done an hour of fucking TV.
I know, I have to tell them to skip this bit, wouldn't you?
Right, what do you know about this fucking guy that we fighting next? Because I saw, I purposely went and had a look when I had a bit of time, and I saw one fight, and it was a hell of a fight he was involved in. I don't know who it was, but there was proper back and forth, and he looks like as if he's just going to keep going forward all fucking.
Yeah, he fought on the same when I did that. You come up to do the first time. Do you remember?
Yeah, but I remember you fighting, and everything after that was pretty much blue.
Yeah, because I remember I said about the fucking AIC on the top, didn't I? And you said I didn't even see your top, and I put a photo up of me stood next to you.
I was on a different planet, but that.
Yeah, no. He fought on. He had one before they got in the O2. I think it was in Coventry or somewhere. And we fought on the same one. Nice kid. Like, I don't know if he's a kid. He fucking looks older than me. But I speak into him, and since then we've kept in touch on like Instagram or Twitter, going back and forth. And he went away to Australia for 6 months, and he was after the other Scottish guy, Navarro, because they're both ex-soldiers, both Scottish. So it makes a big fucking thing then. And I was after.
He's the tough old fucker, that Navarro, as well, is he?
Oh, it looks like a smackhead.
Yeah.
And
I've seen him get beat up a couple of times.
And he said he was chasing him, and he said, "Who have you got?" And I said, "Oh, I'm after Pickett, or I can't remember who else I said." And he's like, "All right." So back and forth, and then he messaged me. He said, "Oh, Lilley, they've offered me as you a fight." And I said, "Oh, how was that?" He said, "Oh, Navarro's away." He said, "Will you fight me?" I said, "Yeah, no problem, mate." So
simple as that.
Yeah. So I said, "Oh, be on the fight." And he said, "Yeah, be on the shed blood review." So I messaged him, and they said, "Yeah, Pickett's not available in June. We'll put on as a 5-round title eliminator. Winner gets Pickett in September." So I said, "Right, Dino's having his revenge from fucking the Trotsy." So, but me and fucking, I have to be going back and forth on Twitter, just on Instagram, just speaking, as mates do. As I said, he's fucking. He's a typical. Do you watch Blackadder?
Yeah.
Do you remember when he gets his mad Scottish cousin McAdder?
Right.
That's what he reminds me of. He's fucking nuts. He wants to fight. He's gonna come forward. I know he's gonna be there for the full 5-2 rounds. He went 5 rounds with Tyler Goodjohn, who was British level.
That's At the minute, Tyler's the main man in BKB.
I'll speak about him later as well.
Oh, is it?
Fucking asshole, does me head in.
Just get the call outs ready.
Yeah. And so being back and forth, it's going to be a tough fight. I think, technically I'm better than him, but sometimes in there, like you see my last fight, I was better than the boy. But I tried trading with him, and he was hitting me silly with left hooks, like, and if I didn't have a good chin, he would have put me out. But I'm not fucking about in this fight. Like last time I went to Gomez the week before, my old man and my brother and that, so I was having fucking beers. I'm not doing that this time. You know, I know I said I had a pint 5, there was a pint, and I've been running all fucking weekend on Bluestone. Josh put me through the paces. I'm ready to go now. Like I could go fucking tomorrow. I'm buzzing for it. It's just a weight just need to bring down because I'm a fat cunt. I can't stop eating.
I don't think you're a fat cunt.
And I'm thinking about where that fucking kebab shop is.
But so after him, you guarantee picking.
That's what they told me. Yeah, but I might have to wait because there is a rumour that Pickett might be lined up with an ex-pro boxing world champion, apparently, who's going over to BKB. They haven't said who it is, but they have said that there's a possibility of another title fight. Now, I think someone's calling it a day in BKB. I know they're calling it a day, and I don't know if the promoters know that. So I think there's going to be a title fight for me in September either way. And it could be against Good John. But I don't know. But that's what they guaranteed me. And then this week I've had fucking Curtis Woodhouse calling me out as well. So it could be anyone in September.
But surely now, because I know what you're like, those are the fights you want, innit? You want every single one of them.
Yeah, 100%. You know, I wanted to fight Jimmy Sweeney after the first one. I told him if anyone pulls out, you need anyone, I'll step in. I want the big dog straight away. He's same when I was fighting on Budo. Seen fucking Conwell there was champ. I want to fight them. I don't want to fight on the undercard. I think BKB, you know, might have been a little bit pissed off me because I stepped back from September till now, trying to, you know, make my way in MMA. I've come back over, and I think, you know, it gets on a lot of people's nerves that, you know, Wally obviously wants me to do MMA, Di wants me to do MMA, you know, Daniel and Jim and that, they want me to do BKB, you know, Richie Garner wants me to do boxing. It's hard, it depends who you're speaking to.
Yeah.
So, you know,
you've got to just weigh up what you think. One would give you the best fights, and one would give you the most money. Now, I couldn't talk about money, and I would never talk to you about money, but as an outsider looking in, the glory looks to me at the minute to be BKB, like, as in
the fights you want,
right? The fights that you want, and the fights that are seemingly you awake. Like we're talking about Pickett, we're talking about Good John, and we're talking about this Lafferty, and we're talking about Curtis Woodhouse. Now there's 4 there that are fucking. Every one of them is what he would want. Like probably headlining. You start like Curtis Woodhouse probably going to come in and headline in shows. I'd say he's promoting it pretty well. He's a fucking like let's have it right. He's one probably if he comes in, he's immediately one of the top 3 most well-known people with a football background, boxing background, British champion, and the story he had getting to be a British champion as well. And let's have it right. You know the fucker was a Premier League footballer. Like you know it was his choice to stop. Like. So straight away he comes in to be maybe the number 1 bet, you know, most well-known, massive fights for me, I think, rather than the MMA and the boxing. Personally, like, you know what I mean? Money-wise, who fucking knows? But fame and glory, which is what he's all about, is hard, isn't it? You know what I mean?
It's hard for me because, you know, I fucking, you know, I was always about boxing. When I was, you know, in the Gwent up until I was like, 21 years of age, I was in like a bubble. I didn't know anything else. You know, I knew it was like kickboxing, kung fu, and then John was fighting MMA, and he was like, "Do you want to come out and fight in a cage?" I was like, "Oh, it's a bit fucking." Do you remember Bravo? There used to be a thing like America's Hardest Men. They used to fight in a cage on Bravo. I used to watch it, and I thought, I'm not doing that. They're fucking idiots. But then John got me into it. And then I went back to boxing, and I'm kind of flirting, like, I can't go back to boxing now. They you know, they fucking hate me. I call them nonces on our fucking podcast. They fucking hate my guts, like. But, yeah, as you said, for me, BKB's growing. And
massively. A lot quicker than I fucking thought.
Yeah, same here.
To have Brad Pickett come in, you think, fucking hell, that's a great signing. Do you know what I mean? You know? And everyone, like you said, Woodhouse, who the fuck's next? If you says another one ex-fucking world champion coming or what? It's only going to grow, isn't it? It's not going to go the other way. I don't think, anyway.
That's right. And the only thing I'm like a little bit worried about with BKB, because of my advancing age, am I going to be there when it does blow up?
I see what you mean, You think the minute it gets fucking massive is when they were fucking
I'm 37. I'm 37. I got to fight this in both hands because I've been thing. Like whereas MMA and boxing at the minute, they're on the world stage already. Like so, like with MMA, it's weird. You could put a run together of like 3 wins, and you could be signed to someone like Bellator. There was a guy who used to be with Budo, Charlie Lilley, and he was the lightweight European champion. He won twice on Budo, went over to Brave, he's fighting in Bellator now.
Right.
There was another guy who fought in Swansea, something Bomb Lewis.
Oh, I know the guy. Yeah. He was the black boy from Nottingham.
That's it. He fought on Budo. His next fight was on Brave in fucking Jordan, and now he's signed the Bellator.
Yeah.
So he
was very good.
It doesn't matter about your loss in MMA. As long as you've got like in the end a winning record, so you could go 7-5, put together 2 wins against 2 European level opponents. Someone's gonna come in and be like, "Fucking hell, what's this guy's background?" Yeah. So I always got that in my mind as well. If I can get, don't get me wrong, every time I've stepped up in level in MMA, I've lost, you know. So I'm not delusional thinking, you know, I'm going to be fighting fucking Conor McGregor and stuff. But I know what I need to work on. And, you know, like John's always on to me. He's like, come wrestling. You know, by the end of the year, then you could be good enough to fight in Bellator. Because in a gym, you know, boys will tell you, like, I like them up, some of them in sparring. You know, it's just my ground game, and that's coming on. But again, I'm fucking 32 now. You know, how long have I got left to learn? Whereas BKB, I've only got to tweak the skills I've got, and I could be, you know, world championship level.
World champion, yeah.
So it's hard, like, and
but that's really all about the straps, isn't it?
Do you worry about the injuries from your hands to your head? Not so much your head, but to your face, maybe. Like, because we saw the other day the fight with
Lowbob and
Jason Knight and Artem Lowbob. You know, they were fucked up when they afterwards. Do you worry about? Because obviously what I mean is you've got to go to work on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and you're in a fucking hell of a shit.
The last one I had in September, I was in a hell of a mess. And my daughter's usually in bed by 7:30, so I FaceTimed my missus to say, "Oh look, I won." And all my face was swollen. I just had my eyes glued, so I got blood on my face. My fucking daughter was lying in bed with her, and she burst out crying, and that broke my fucking heart. I was like, fuck. And then the next day, she found it funny. Then she was like, "Tell Dad he's not coming," because I was going on holiday on the Wednesday. "Tell Dad he's not coming on holiday to fucking." And I can remember walking around Bristol Airport, and I got my face is just a big purple band. Yeah. And like people are looking at me, and I think if people look at me, I'm like, "All right, mate," you know. And they're like, "All right." I'm like, "Fucking hell, Stacey, I know a lot of people up here, so like they're looking at your face, you fucking twat." And I'm like, "Oh, right." So I'm like, "Can I have 2 pints?" And they're like, "What happened to you?" I was like, "I boxed weekend, mate, I saw." And they're like, because they were trying to stop us going in a pub up there. Like, as I'm walking in a pub, they're like, after the fight, they were like, "Oh, what happened to you?" And I went, "Oh, I just boxed in the O2." And they're like, "Oh, go on then, it's fine." But it, you know, it is a bit worrying, and like work have said, like, you know, I meet customers and stuff that like, you can't go out if your face like that, but fucking if there's a choice between working and fighting all day, like I'll get another job. I'll work in fucking factories with a lot. I don't care, like as long as I can fight, I can do my job after, like, you know, which is probably a bit, you know, simple-minded saying.
We've got chase a dream as well.
That's what they said. There's that quote in there: if your dreams aren't big enough to scare you, if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. And you know, I'm fucking dreaming about fucking, you know, getting a contract with someone and, you know, not having to work, but. No, I'm a bit romantic like that. I love shit like that. But yeah.
It'd be nice to have, like a little fucking benefactor who's like worth 10 million quid and just takes a shine to you and says, "Oh look, it's fucking 20 grand, 30 grand, just have a year where he has a goal." Like, yeah, and I know.
Dale Evans, you know, he had, I can't remember the name, scaffolding down Harvard West. Right. They sponsored him. They were giving him a wage every month. And yeah, you know, fucking something like that. And that's what I can understand, because for a company, it's a tax write-off if you sponsor someone.
So it don't technically cost them that.
Yeah, so they can claim it back on tax. Like if you're saying, like one of my sponsors now, he gives me good money per fight. I got 2 main ones: Easy Ride Recovery and JP Junior Scaffolding. I'm like that. I ring him up. I'm like, "Joe, I got a fight in 2 weeks." He's like, "Money be in your bank in the morning," and he put money in the bank for the fight, and he can write that off in tax. And that's why I don't understand why someone hasn't turned around and looked at fucking Jay Harris and gone, "He's Commonwealth champion. Why am I backing him? He could be European champion in a month's time. Like, why am I backing him? Like, it's partly because your name's all over Sky Sports or BT. It's, you know, it's the same with like the podcast. They're sponsoring you now. They're getting, you know, if you get like 2,500 downloads an episode, that's still reaching 2,500 people. I think. Plus, they can write the tax off things. They're sponsoring something like that. It don't make sense why some more businesses don't do it. And then you got white collar boxers who've got fucking 25 sponsors.
Yeah, that always baffles me, like, in some ways. Bit of a popularity contest then, you know, it's only a one-off, isn't it? Like, but... is it the white collar, like, is it because it's a bit more... Sometimes it can be more advertised than some, like, local boxing shop. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And I got nothing against them getting a couple of quid out of it for them getting their own equipment and stuff, but when you're like, this guy's having his first white collar fight, he's had, say he had a sponsor for £600, and then you got like JRS, Commonwealth champion, he's still got to sell tickets for a fight, like, you know? It baffles me, and I think Swansea's really guilty of not getting behind, you know, like Brett Johns has got good sponsors at the minute.
Amazing,
really good sponsors. You know, John's got some good sponsors. Then you've got Jay on the other side. He's having to work part time.
Yeah.
Fucking, it doesn't make sense. It's baffling. That's if you look at like fucking football players. As soon as you sign a professional contract football players, that's it. You don't have to worry about anything. Other than making the team, making the cut.
They aren't going to come round fucking Landball selling tickets for the Swans.
Do you want to come watch me play Blackburn on Saturday? Like, you know, and this is. I think there's it's a promoter that's at the top. They're the ones earning the coin. They're the ones driving the big flash cars. Like Barry on TV the other day.
Do shit, fucking
if you don't want to watch this fight, don't pay for it. It's only 20 quid. It's only a couple of pints.
Exactly.
In fucking London, it's whacked.
Well, someone put on Twitter, didn't they? It's only 20 quid in London, Barry, with his fucking 8 quid a pint. Yeah. But in some places in the north of England, 20 quid is our weekly shop.
I think Barry...
He's totally wrong judging. And he started talking about the slave trade.
Yeah, I think that got taken out. We've watched it properly.
Watched it all, yeah.
So obviously what he was trying to say was, in the past, the promoters had all the power, and the boxers fought whoever they were told to fight, and they got paid pittance for it.
The slave contract.
They won
the slave trade.
So it got taken out of all context. I understood what he was trying to say. Now he's saying the fighters have all the power, and they've got all the money, and basically Matchroom, just especially on a pay-per-view show, Dylan White is the fucking main guy. He takes all the money, doesn't he? But they get a percentage of the profit, and 20%, I think it is, of whatever the show makes as a profit. So he said the tables are turned. I understood what he was saying there, because it was all part of this long rant. It ended up sounding a bit
racist.
Well, I don't know. I didn't see it racist.
No. He didn't mean it, but the clickbait is Barry's and then when he sees the 30-second clip of it used to be like the slave trade, and then they cut it off.
And then Tyson Fury's going, he's saying slave driver in front of Dylan White.
Exactly.
Dylan White knows, because
Dylan White was laughing.
Dylan White knows, because Dylan White heard it all in context. Like, so there was, but in this day and age where they do clickbait things, it completely. There was a number of things in there. It was the pay-per-view thing. Was the first thing people know. So it makes people go, oh, fucking hell, I can't really afford £20 fucking a year there, especially not for a Dylan White fucking card. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, let's be honest now. Like, you look at the pay-per-view cards. Would you really go out of your way to pay for AJ at 4 a.m? No.
But I did go out of my way to pay for Mia Khan against Terence Crawford for 4 a.m. I got up.
Yeah, but that's
Terence Crawford.
That's Terence Crawford.
I watched one fight, and it cost me 20 quid. I didn't watch the card.
Yeah. But
the thing is,
any big fight, we all pay it. We do anyway.
What are you going to do now, right? Is go on YouTube, right, and follow Sky Sports Boxing and BT Sport Boxing. They got it sussed. Right. You don't have to fucking stay up till 3 or 4 in the fucking morning, because the next day they put in the fights on YouTube.
No, sure. Even the pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view was a week after.
Right, I see.
Right?
Yeah.
But last Saturday was Rung Survive, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And Estrada, and I can't remember who else was on it. But them fights the next morning when I woke up, they were all there.
Really?
Yeah, so you can just get up with your own leisure, check your iPad and watch fights. Yeah. BT Sport Boxing doing the exact same thing. With the Terence Crawford, they did wait 7 days. Yeah. Right. They waited 7 days and then they were on there. I had already seen like a shitty copy of the Terence Crawford fight on YouTube. Like, you know, someone filming their TV was shit. I watched it the next morning. But no, that full fight is there, 1080p HD.
The only thing
that's the way to do it.
With that with me is social media.
Yeah.
If you don't want to know the result of the fight and you want to watch it, you're pretty much fucked. You're like, I can't on my phone. Like, I remember years ago, I remember waking up on a Sunday, have dinner, Sunday afternoon then, BBC Two, they'd have a fight from Saturday night.
They had Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya on BBC, on Grandstand on Sunday night.
Corrales Castillo, I remember watching that fucking war. I remember watching that on TV. I remember watching Gatti Ward Oscar De La Hoya Vargas on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
And you're oblivious to the result because I used to get...
know it.
There's no social media.
No, I used to get the Ring magazine and it used to come out once a month. And I used to go on the news each and get, and they had all the results in, but it's a month late then, isn't it?
Yeah.
But other than that, other than all boxing news,
I've given up on UFC and boxing. I've given up even trying to, because if I don't, even if I stay off Twitter and Facebook and that, you get some fucker WhatsApp in the WhatsApp group of fucking drop shit in there. You know what I mean? You've got to literally just turn your phone off if you want to avoid it.
Yeah.
But these days with the football with the kids, I ain't got the time. So sometimes I just go, right, I'll just find out the results, pick out the fights I want to watch. Let's say on a UFC card, I used to watch it from bottom to top. I used to watch every single fight, and some of them be stinkers.
Yeah.
We've got to have cards where the fucking most of the card is a stinker.
Yeah.
And I'd sit there like a prick watching it all like. Whereas now I will look at them and I'll look who's the bonus winners and who's got fight of the night.
Yeah, it's a
go,
good
right,
show.
I'll watch all those.
It's a good system.
Yeah. It's a little bit right case, but I know the results. It's taken all the surprise out of it. But at least, like the other day with that great card, Max Holloway. Right. So what? I woke up. Right, I hadn't been on the bevy the night before, and I woke up at just like my usual time. I get out of bed like 5:20. I was like, will it still be on? No, but because it went 5 rounds, Gastelum and Adesanya.
Yeah.
I went downstairs and they just about to start the walk-ins for the main event. So I missed Gastelum and Adesanya as a fight. I've watched it back since.
Great fight.
Brilliant fight, right? But then I was awake then to watch Holloway and Poirier live, which was another brilliant fight, like, you know what I mean? But if I'd have found out those results beforehand, I still enjoyed watching Adesanya and Gastelum fight back, even though I knew the result, because it was fucking hell of a fight.
I woke up and like a twat, I didn't wake up for the fight, I woke up like 6:30, went downstairs with the girls, and like a twat, I looked at my phone and I seen Holloway flash up, someone said, unlucky Holloway, great champion. So I put the phone down and I thought, right, I'm not getting the results. So I was the other way round. I seen Last Style Bender, and then I fucking knew there was all Holloway, but I watched it through anyway. Because fights like that, 5 rounds, even if there people are like, wow, what a fight, it's a fucking I've watched, fights back 3 or 4 times. I must have seen Rumble in the Jungle more times than I've seen The Sopranos.
Yeah.
If it's a good fight and it's iconic, you're going to watch it back.
Yeah.
Nigel Benn, Gerald McClellan. I've seen that fucking 15.
Nas Kevin Kelly.
Nas Kevin
That's
Kelly.
good fun, yeah. Gazwell, fucking hell.
Ward Gaddy.
Yeah, Ward Gaddy. You can tell I've been on the fucking road for fucking 10 hours.
Gaddy was in loads though. Gaddy was in loads.
Yeah, he won a fight with you like 4 times, didn't he?
When Editing King was doing the Epic Wars, I don't know what's happened to him. He must be on a sick or something because he hasn't been putting stuff on YouTube for ages. When he's doing the Epic Wars fucking series, Gaddy was on it fucking everyone.
Yeah.
Like versus Ivan Robinson 1, Ivan Robinson 2, and then.
Because the Gatty Ward won like a big pay-per-view Saturday night.
No.
It was like a Monday night fight night or something.
Yeah, because Ward had the WBU belt, didn't he? And he beat
British guy.
Yeah, Shea Neary, was it? It's Shea Neary, isn't it?
No, I don't know. Yeah, he might be right.
Because that Shea Neary was going to fight Gatty and then Ward upset him.
Well, that's it.
And Gatty only had like the WBO title, and then they fought, and it was like, fucking hell. I can remember watching the third one live, and it weren't as good as the other two. Gatty
outclassed him.
Yeah. I think the second one was close because I think Gatty hurt his hand.
He got cut or it was injured. His hand.
And that's how it got close.
Yeah.
But like the third one, Gatty was class above him. But I can remember watching the third one live, and they fucking, I could watch them all day. The first and second fight, like same as Morales Barrera, the first two.
Brilliant. So right, what's the problem with Tyler Goodjoe?
Oh, he's a fucking asshole, mush. What a fucking dickhead. Like, you can tag him in this as well. I'll fucking tell him to his face. He comes up to me trying to be fucking nice to me up the fucking O2. I'll stick your head in a cunt. But he's on fucking Twitter, right? And I think it's disrespectful. He's calling out Conor McGregor, right? Calling out Lowball, calling out Paul Marsley. They're signed to a different organisation, not so much Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor don't know who he is. He's a fucking fan and a fucking winner. And now he's putting up, and don't get me wrong, Tyler Goodjohn's a nice guy, nice kid. But he's putting up videos of him in a fucking minx coat saying, Conor McGregor fighting in the O2. Why is he not calling out fucking Barry Jones, who's knocked out 2 boys, 2-0? Why is he calling out Conor McGregor? You know what I mean?
You think it's a bit unrealistic? Like?
Yeah, and he's picking up like Armani watches. Conor McGregor's wearing fucking watches that cost more.
Patek Philippe. It's like £2 million fucking watch.
and like he's gone into arguments with people on Twitter. I've had to mute him like 'cause he's done my head in, and like someone will say to him, "Oh, you know, grow up. What are you calling about for?" And he's like, "Oh, you're probably sitting at home with your bang average burn and stuff." And you know, people like that trying to belittle people. I earn more money than you. I fucking hate that, and it gets on my nerves.
But isn't he just trying to do the Conor McGregor act?
Yeah,
like BKB.
He's like that then. Or Curtis Woodhouse stuffed him. He's like, "Oh, glove boxing's for pussies," and Curtis Woodhouse went, "No, you weren't good enough other than area title level, and you knew levels. You've stepped down a level to BKB." And he was like, and maybe I'm just fucking just getting up my fucking hoop, but he's fucking pissed me off this week on Twitter. And then Curtis Woodhouse, I put a video up, a picture of me saying, "No gimmicks, Stone Cold Killer, you'll see in June." And then Curtis Woodhouse said, "Oh, me and you." And I said, "No, look, you had your chance. I offered to fight you. I got people in front of me now. You have to wait." And then he's called out Tyler Goodjohn, and Tyler Goodjohn's put up a video going, "Oh, I'm the best looking bare knuckle boxer, I'm the best dressed, I pull the best birds." I'm like, fucking get a grip, like. We're here to fight, like, it's not, and he thinks the likes and the retweets on Twitter means he's popular.
Right, like the million views on YouTube.
Yeah, I've had a million views. What's that to mean to you in money? Like, it don't mean nothing. Everyone can get a million views. Me and Daniel had 3 million views. The rest of us fucking women on the cooking show. I didn't see a fucking penny in our fucking
right, yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like, unless, and he's like, "Oh, I'm having this TV series made about me." You know, I don't know. Maybe it's just something that's got my hoop and I need to get over it. Like, but if he fucking wants it, he can have it. Like, fucking
Just adding to the list.
yeah.
Like Arya Stark, isn't he?
Lilley has no name.
The list is bigger than the Magna Carta.
But he pissed me off this week. I got nothing against him. Like, you know, he's a lovely boy, but I think he's going to corner Lafferty because obviously they fought, and he better not say nothing to me. Fucking I'll be with all the Hells Angels. I fucking.
I don't think it's the Hells Angels he got to worry about. It's fucking John and Daniel.
Yeah.
Oh, it's John's birthday weekend. I think he's away that weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just stand by Daniel.
Yeah. So Lafferty, June, September, barring injury, obviously.
Yeah.
But then, like you say, it may not be Pickett.
No, they've said Pickett. It could be good, John.
So then obviously no MMA.
Oh no, I'm having MMA.
Oh right, yeah, of course. Right. just for a novel, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a show in July. I'm hoping to be on. John's got a show in August.
That's the Carmarthen showground.
Yeah. But I have got another kiddie due on that date.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it? Congratulations.
I didn't know this.
Oh, we're breaking it live, exclusive on
breaking live from Signal Hospital.
And I have already
breaking bones and breaking water.
I've already pulled out one fight because she went into Lee, didn't she? Liam Bennett and Budo, so I can't do it twice. They'll think I'm suspect. Like, so if she pops out early or goes late, I'll fight on the show. So
fuck.
Just chuck them in just for the sake of it, like.
Yeah.
Time's running out, boys. Like I said, I'm worried about what I'm gonna do with myself after. Like probably loads of drugs or something. I don't know.
No, we're gonna have plenty of kids to look after. You end up living in a shoe. Fuck! I didn't realise this.
And he got his own wolf as well. Have you seen his dog?
Yeah.
He's got his own dire wolf.
Yeah.
I do think I'm a fucking star. I don't post much stuff about my family on Twitter and stuff. You know, I post pictures of the girls, but it's simply because I get into so many arguments with people on Twitter.
Spot on. I don't want anyone to.
And I'm like, if I was that guy, who Tyler Goodjohn said something like bang average bird, I'd be fucking driving my car back down to fucking Essex looking for his gym. Yeah. That's like, I'm not dead. Like, I don't want to get into it, and I just want him to be fucking subject to the abuse. It's pointless. I know Twitter's not real, and I can take, abuse off people.
You can take the abuse aimed at you.
Yeah. And and I've seen people fucking Chris, someone fucking posted a picture of his kids before, didn't they? And he was going fucking mad.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And it just doesn't.
The problem is if you give it, you've got to take it. Unfortunately.
Well, I won't say all's fair.
All's fair in love and war on Twitter, I suppose.
Yeah, Twitter.
But what I find is easier to just I'm not get involved.
It's easier just not to be nasty.
Yeah.
I had that kid who put the flowers on Salah.
We're trying not to talk about everyone, yeah.
Right.
Just because Paddy won't have it because he's too young.
He's too young.
Oh no, I didn't abuse him, but I had to fucking mute him.
Right.
Oh, he's been muted on both my accounts for a long
I had to
time.
mute him because he was getting so much abuse, and I was like, and he'd be putting like poor cunt would be putting pictures up with him like having a shave. It must have been his first shave. Saying, "How's it look?" And all these fucking people are jumping on him. I'm like, mate, just fucking put your account on private.
Yeah,
but in all
He
fairness,
did.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. But in all fairness to him, he was giving it back, and he was going, "Well, I'm allowed to shave."
But the thing was, I think that's what he wanted. He was screaming for attention all the time,
Yeah.
and that's what annoyed me. I muted him way before. I don't know why he just kept coming on my timeline, and I was like, "Oh God, something have a word with this fucking kid."
I had to mute him because it was funny, but then it was like fucking non-stop, and that's why I never.
It can get relentless, especially Swans fans on Twitter. They can get.
That's the reason I don't like the Swans, because of the fucking Swans fans on Twitter.
They get relentless.
Last week, the Swans done a lap of honour.
Oh, don't get me started on this because I was fucking sucked me right off last Saturday.
The lap of honour was it was always the last home game, but it was never set in stone. They used to do a lap of honour.
I've seen you arguing with someone about it.
It was hardly. I would never argue with anyone I know. In fucking 41-year-old man, I'm certainly not going to argue with a bunch of butlers walking around picking kids. But people are saying disgusting off the Swans fans here. I think he's a kid who got that jackass thing.
What it was right. I was there, right. So I'm on social media all the fucking time. I got no choice a lot of the time, especially not this last fucking week, right. But I never saw anything about we're going to do the lap of honour Saturday because we got a night game Wednesday and we want everyone to be able to get home, right? I didn't see any mention of that. I was in the fucking stadium Saturday. I never heard anything saying there's going to be a lap of honour. I had my boy with me. My boy loves shit like that.
Yeah.
So if they're doing a lap of honour and I know about it, I'm fucking staying. Even though I may want to fuck off, I'll stay for him. I'm not, you know. But that's a personal choice anyway. I got in. Bear in mind, I didn't know a fucking thing about this. Me and my boy stood down on the concourse, right? Normally, all season, the players have come over. We've gone down to the concourse so you can see better. They sort of on a player's level, right? I know, not so much the player's level, but you know, as close to the player's level, like. And the players will come over and clap, and then Graham Potter will come over and clap. I've stayed to the end, till Graham Potter's walking down the tunnel. Every time I've been here with my boy this year, right? So we walked down to the concourse, and we were clapping. Got to be honest, it was a fucking shit game. Not worth even getting into, really. Apart, McBurney scoring, I got fucking tortured, right? But they all the players stayed over that side of the pitch. Maybe that's where I should have clocked something was happening. Because Selena came over on his own and was clapping like this. And I thought, why are they over there then and Selena's over here? Couldn't work it out. And people standing next to me were going, that's probably the last time I'll see him in a Swan shirt and things like that. Like, and I was thinking, oh fuck, is that why he's come over on his own? No, I couldn't work it out. I didn't realise that they were going to do this lap of honour afterwards. So anyway, my boy goes, oh, can we go? I said, yeah, right. So we left. So I got in the house and I don't know why that seemed... After I got in and I fucking sorted out food and whatever, I looked at my phone. That was the first tweet I saw. It's from Guto Lerwell, and I think that's how I pronounce his name. It's a crazy name, Guto, isn't it?
Yeah, Guto.
Guto,
yeah.
So I've been following Guto for a while. He follows us. I think we follow each other personally, and he seems to know his apples. He writes columns in the Evening Post and stuff, whatever. He's not offended me in any way. He didn't offend me with the tweet that he put up, to be honest. But when he wrote it up, it was like sensationalist. No, I don't like stuff like that anyway, right? So it seemed like, he put that up to cause a reaction. Disgrace fucking play from there. And I'm going going, hang on, I was there. I didn't fucking know anything about that. So I was pissed off straight away, but I didn't react like a fucking idiot and just start jumping down his throat. I just put exactly what I just told you now. I put it in short form. I was there with my boy. We would have stayed. Didn't know fuck all about no fucking thing. Thought it would have been Wednesday, the last game of the season.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what pretty much, I had a load of messages in after that. People quoting my tweet and shit. That was what everyone was in the same boat. So to come out and jump all over everyone as if 20,000 fans, or maybe not 20,000, but let's say 15,000 other fans in the stadium had a disgrace because they left.
It's a bit strong,
It's a bit strong,
It's
like
one girl put on there, these fans should be absolutely disgusted the way they've treated our team. They deserve our respect. and they deserve our clap, and they deserve more than people leaving, you know what I mean? They deserve this, they deserve that. They don't deserve fuck all. With the greatest respect, they play football for 90 minutes, fucking twice a week if they're lucky, right?
Yeah.
What you've got to understand is, this lap of honour is great, brilliant, they get the kids out and all that. Let's have it right, most of the time, if they've had a great season, then that's it. Like, when it's fucking the season been, well, we've ended up finishing pretty good, we've done it right, but I also, last home game of the season, then to dress up was like, oh, the kids can't stay late, transport getting home on a Wednesday night. Well, alright, whatever. But what fucking I thought more than anything, they all saying, these players deserve our respect. We are out of order, not staying behind. They deserve this, they deserve that. There's a fair chance, right, that as amazing as it is, Porter's running over to the stand and singing, you Jack Bastard, you Jack Bastard, there's a fair shout the Porter could be with Celtic next year. Let's have it right. I'd love him to stay with us, but if he gets a big fucking club like Celtic come in, it ain't going to be no you Jack Bastard, he's going to be straight up fucking Glasgow.
The thing is as well, you're choosing to support the team, and they're not saying you're from Swansea, you've got to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know they deserve our respect, but they're playing football for a team you support.
Let's have it right. Half these players, the day they finish now, Saturday night, by 6 o'clock, they'll be in first class flight, Emirates Airlines, going to Dubai.
Yeah.
Right? And they ain't going to be giving a fuck about all the supporters who lives in Manchester and who lives in Bournemouth. There's a fair chance 4 or 5 of them players that are demanding our respect ain't going to be with the Swans next year.
Yeah.
So let's fucking take a step back, and instead of realising that maybe the Swans didn't advertise it, and then some people were saying they did advertise it, it was all over Twitter, right? Now, for a start, if Ryan's on Twitter a hell of a lot, if he didn't see it, fuck me, it couldn't have been all over Twitter. And the other thing, 80% of the people I know goes to the Swans ain't going to sit down all day on Twitter talking about the fucking Swans rumours and Swans signings. Half of them, as soon as the fucking match finishes, they're going to be over the fucking railway having a fucking couple of babies.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about people walking around with their kids waving. We ain't won the FA Cup or fuck all they are. You know what I mean?
No, like I said, what got my fucking back up, apart from the fact I've been on a baby since about 12 o'clock, so I was a little bit more temperamental than I
got 3 strips as well.
It obviously wasn't a dig at me, because he didn't fucking know I was there, but it seemed a dig at people like me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I genuinely didn't fucking know. And if I'd have known, I'd have stayed, because my boy would I'm telling you the fucking truth now and now. If my boy wasn't with me, even if I fucking knew, I wouldn't have stayed.
No.
Because I'd been on a piss since 12. Yeah. So the first thing that final whistle goes, I'm going to fucking boozer, as some people are.
Don't we want to see Routledge carrying his kid on the pitch? No.
No, fuck no.
I'm active on Twitter, and I didn't see anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
I stayed late. I've stayed late. I stay, like I say, every time my boy's with me, we stay after the game, and we'll eat, and then at that point then, when they come over to the stand of players, majority of the rest of the stadium's gone.
Yeah.
They come to the east stand. Porter comes in front of the east stand. It's fucking great. It's
great atmosphere,
great. Especially if we've won the Stoke game. I was there in the Brentford game. It's brilliant. It was great. Because it's fucking, and especially when you're standing on a concourse and there's tons of people there, it's more of an atmosphere.
Rogers used to do it every game, didn't he?
Yeah.
Rogers would go around, it was the first manager I've seen do it. Yeah. Rogers would go around each fucking corner of the ground and fucking clap everyone. Like Klopp does. Everyone slags Klopp off. I think it's great. How was that a bad thing, interacting with the fans?
I don't want to slag anyone either, because everyone's entitled to their opinion. I just think, for me personally, I think it was misguided, because people genuinely didn't know, and people have genuinely got a choice.
Yeah.
Either way, you know what I mean? So then, everyone's got an opinion now. That's the problem with social media. Especially with Twitter. It's and I feel sometimes people just do it for the sake of doing it. They don't really care either way, but they do it just to be. And that's the way it seemed to me. That tweet seemed sensationalist to me, and he got a fucking hammer in mind. Because I the next day on the Sunday, I clicked on that tweet, and because I had about fucking 65 fucking likes, retweets all over the place just for something I said, which was the truth. And I didn't. Yeah. And I said there was no gripe with him. I've got no problem with him, whatever the fuck. But I went through his tweets, and fuck me, he was getting some real fucking abuse. People calling him about a dog.
You also had a couple of people saying, you're spot on as well. Yeah. It's all about opinions, isn't it?
It is opinions. But
again,
it's like
so the social media thing. Do you see the fucking Liverpool fan who chucked the fucking Chinese guy and the little Indian guy in the fountain?
yeah,
Do you see
I didn't
it?
see the Chinese guy, I seen the Indian guy.
Just before he chucked the Indian guy in, he chucked the fucking Chinese guy.
I saw the Chinese
guy standing. Chinese guy standing on the fucking waterfall. He pushed the guy in. Right now,
Paddy's going to defend this, right? 'Cause
No,
it's the type
right.
he would have done.
My problem is.
He says something to him off camera.
My problem is, right, I've done some stupid shit, like when I was younger, right? And some stuff out of order, like I wrestled a guy in Central Park, right? He had long hair, glasses. He looked like, you know, it was not, listen, he shouldn't have even been in there, in my opinion, right? I rugby tackling, we all laughed. Looking back now, absolutely out of order. If there had been camera phones round then, I'd have been the most hated man in fucking Swansea. This guy, that guy yesterday was a 50-year-old man. He should know better, really, right? What the fuck he was thinking, I don't know. But then, you see on Twitter, like, he was bang out of order, right? Bang, one, the Chinese guy gets out the water, and the Chinese guy goes into all these Liverpool fans, he all calls him Mr. Miyagi, right?
Yeah.
And now, he got dogs, like, because it's, you know, like, one guy called him Mr. Miyagi, right? And it was a throwaway comment in front of his mate showing off.
The grass with the cameras
But
see?
the camera then, but when you see it on video then, you think, oh, that's terrible. It looks terrible. But when the guy's just saying it as a throwaway comment, just to get a laugh of his 20 mates, oh look, it's Mr. Miyagi, right? It's fucking, that happens. Because this film...
Everyone does it, isn't it?
Everyone, right? Let's go, I'm not on my high horse, fucking, we all does it to try and get equipped to try and get his mates to fucking smile. Because it's on fucking video, it looks worse. That guy's a 50-odd-year-old man.
Yeah.
He should be knowing better than just chucking people in fucking fountains.
Yeah.
He should have better things to do, like. But then for people then, he's fucked then, because he's all over Twitter saying he should be arrested, like.
Yeah.
And he should have his fucking season ticket taken
And
off
his life ruined.
And his life ruined. He should lose his job. And I think, oh my fucking God. If everyone loses a job for doing something stupid,
fucking right.
That's fucking...
We'd all be in fucking prison.
Yeah. And I know it's probably not the popular way of going around it, because everyone else will say it's this guy, and it was fucking bang. Let's have it right. It's bang out of order. But I'm also thinking, oh my God, this fucking guy got death by combat. No, I'm choosing Lilley. And it's like, oh fuck. So in one out, and there's no doubt he'll come.
Yeah, but no,
because
do you know what?
he want him to lose his job.
Banned
from Liverpool. And he wants him arrested.
Because do you know why you can see?
Cowboy
do you know why you can see both sides?
Go on.
Because you're being sensible about it.
Right.
You're seeing both sides, isn't it?
Okay,
What you've just done there is said it's wrong as fuck, but I can see how it happened.
Yeah.
The people on this side, they don't see how it can happen.
Right.
They just see that it's wrong as fuck.
It's like Brexit, isn't it?
It's just exactly. It's just beating it. It's just beating it. We don't fucking talking about Brexit on here. That's a banned word.
Yeah.
It's so then they're gonna beat you over the head with that. Without going, like, I can look at that, same as you, that's how I knew he was going to say. I've looked at that and gone, out of order, fucking bang out of order. But that's the type of stupid shit lads do when
you're pissed up again.
Wait, I'm not defending it, I'm not saying it was right. I haven't done anything like that, not that I remember anyway.
Yeah.
But
I've done too many.
Yeah.
But there was no camera phones in 96 then.
But you can see it, that most people, in this day and age, people can only ever see one way, like, and like that, they want the guy to lose his fucking job, lose his family, lose his house, get banned from Liverpool, fucking, and all this shit, and they want to throw his name all over the internet and ruin his fucking life.
He loves that, doesn't he? People who've never done anything loves the old name and shame.
Yeah, I think it's
It's out of order. It was fucking out of order, like.
It's the way fucking people are these days. Like, it's PC, and it's like they've never fucking done anything wrong in their entire lives, or they weren't there to, and they're not a fucking laugh either. I've been with boys in town, and they fucking chucked the tramp in a fountain, and at the time you laugh, and looking back now, you're like,
spot on.
I'm like, fucking out. But you don't think at the time, you're pissed up, you're young, you know, but that guy
was
like I say, that guy should know better because of his age as much as anything. If you've seen a 21-year-old doing the same thing, you go, oh, he's a twat. In 10 years' time, he's going to go, oh, fucking hell, do you remember I done that? He probably won't see it as funny. He'd probably be like cringing, you know, but when you're a 50-year-old man...
But what he's doing, he's calling his mates, like, so he wants them to see him do it, like, it's just like showing off, isn't it? He's showing off to his mates at any fucking age.
But this day and age, everyone got a fucking camera phone.
Yeah.
Did you see the Spurs fans fucking slap that I think he was American tourist or something.
Right.
It was at the Ajax game in a week. I only saw it earlier on today. This kicking off, Ajax fans and Spurs fans.
I see the murders in the middle of the street.
In the street, right? So this guy, like, I think he was American. He's got a camera phone. He's walking down the street towards it, and he's like commentating on it, right? Like, what's happening. And then he's in amongst the Spurs boys as they're walking away. So a couple of them see him, and they just fucking literally just hit the phone out of his hand. Like, what the fuck? You put that fucking phone down and fucking smash the thing out of his hand.
It was a woman reporter from the Liverpool Echo, and she was filming herself saying, "You're not going to believe this. We were in the square, and the police have just moved us 20 yards, and they've shut the square off completely." And everyone was like, "Shut the fuck up, Kate Adie. You're in the fucking Los Ramblers, not in the middle of the city."
That's what I saw. I saw that tweet. She was reporting like she was on the front line in the city.
Westies behind her in a dinghy.
She was making it out as if there was like a fucking riot or something.
Exactly, they went, so Liverpool fans moved from here to there, like, fucking hell, no, I would go to the manager. Fucking crackers. A Messi, for fuck's sake. What's the fuck?
Do you want to talk about that?
I was watching the Avengers on Pirate I was watching it and I was like, fuck, we're doing alright, we're going toe to toe with them. Then Suarez scored, and I fucking love Suarez. I don't care.
Everyone giving him shit for celebrating. Be fair. Everyone's going mad with Gary Lineker. Gary Lineker played for Barcelona.
He did play for Liverpool.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, Suarez celebrating. He didn't really. I know he loved Liverpool, but he didn't have loyalty. I mean, he come from Ajax, didn't he?
Yeah.
I never fucking understand when people don't celebrate because you're doing a job.
That's more annoying. I'd be more annoyed if Suarez didn't celebrate in the semi-final.
I loved it when he was fucking getting kicked and he was like throwing himself to the floor and he's in. Whose face was he in? It was Andy Robertson's face. He was in his face at one point and they were arguing like, I'm going to go off. And I love Suarez. He's a fucking horrible.
Someone said he's the type of guy that celebrates when he nutmegs his kids out the back garden.
He's the type of person you would celebrate scoring against Uruguay only if he had a different pattern. But he is, isn't he? And he's that type, and that's what I liked about him. Even when he was fucking biting players and pinching fucking everyone's arm, he's a nasty, horrible cunt when he's on the pitch. He's got to win. Like, it don't matter who he's playing against. But fucking Messi, he's fucking sick, man.
I was sitting there. Obviously, Liverpool were doing well, weren't they?
Yeah.
Barca scores. I was watching with my boy, and second half, Messi had a couple of touches in the first half. I hadn't massively been involved.
They'd be crowding him out, didn't they?
Right, yeah, they'd done a pretty decent job of him, like. And
he seemed nonchalant for 60 minutes.
And then the second half, and Liverpool's best spell, it came in the 10 or 15 minutes before Barca scored their second goal. Milner should have scored. You know, when he's come across to him, it's straight at fucking Ter Stegen, and if he scuffs it, he'll fly in the corner, like, you know. And literally my boy said to me, like, Messi hasn't done much, has he? And I was like, don't sort of speak too soon. And honest to fuck, he went and fucking scored. And I said, see, he's got his old man's touch when it comes to predictions. He fucking went on. But that free kick,
I've seen the angle from the angle.
I've seen every single angle. I must have seen it 20 times today.
Because that 2-0, I knew I had to drive to Clacton Peterson and I thought, we're not going to get anything out of this. I just had a feeling, woke up this morning, WhatsApp group before the Man United fans. I was like, use the Viagra to help Liverpool get a semi. And fuck.
Do not think, stranger things have happened at Anfield and like a Tuesday night at Anfield.
When they were 3-1 down against Borussia Dortmund and then Dortmund went 2-0 up at Anfield. We were up at Fairfield for a Gwent show. And I can remember saying to Daniel, I went, fucking hell, Dortmund the 2-0 up. And he went, that's it now. I said, I might nip over the bookies now and put money on Liverpool. And he went, no, it won't happen. And we were watching the boxing. Looked on my phone, 2-1, 2-2. Dortmund 3-2. Then Liverpool like 4-2 or 5-2 finishing it.
Keep doing that noise, that was brilliant. That's the noise I've ever used.
That's the best.
Brilliant.
The one me under pressure.
He was like Jones from Police Academy.
I not got to doing shit like that, like accents and stuff. And I'd done an impression of Chris Eubank on the TTLO podcast thing. And then Ross and Di looked at me, she was doing a fight behind me, that's fucking brilliant, do it again. And I was like, if I'm in the zone, I can do it. But then everything, should just see me trying to do fucking Irish accents. Fuck.
Paddy's good at all that shit. I don't fucking bother.
Yeah, I'm fucking terrible. like Ross will fucking say something at work to me in an accent, and I'm like, who's just walked in? I'm seeing it, and they're like, oh, Lilley's coming. Like, no one knows me, like.
Yeah, but Liverpool, it wouldn't surprise you. They nick an early goal.
Yeah.
And the thing was, it was...
Problem is you can't see Barcelona not scoring.
Not scoring. I obviously I watched the game, and what stuck out to me the most much as anything was how good Barca's defence was. Barca's defence was excellent. Liverpool put it on them.
No one would be saying Robinson's the fucking best fullback in the world. I think Alba might have something to say about Alba.
Brilliant he was. Absolutely brilliant. The ball across the box was class. But I felt, I'm not a Liverpool fan at all. I mean, as a neutral now, I felt for Liverpool in a way. They were really good for a large part of that game, and then ended up it's getting taken away from them because that's how clinical Barcelona. And when you're talking about the fucking free kick he had, I know it's 35 yards out, and you say to keep it. No way. Did you see the way it went?
A couple of weeks ago, when Ronaldo scored for Juventus, I put like a comment on Twitter about fair play to Ronaldo. You can't. Messi, Ronaldo's probably Messi, and Messi's probably the greatest player ever. Messi's on 600 goals. Pele was like 1,000 goals, but half of them were lies. No, like goals who scored in schoolyard.
like the 7 I'm claiming up the kids' game the other day.
They reckon Pele scored about 500. He tells everyone 1,000 goals. It's nonsense, like, you know.
It's still a class no matter what he
But like I put fair play to Ronaldo, Portugal, England, Spain. Can you ever really compare the two until Messi moves out? And like Lee Davis tagged me and said, do you still think Ronaldo's better? Oh, well, I never thought Ronaldo was better. Ronaldo have moved about, didn't he? But like when he was like that last night, he just...
I think, like Ronaldo, you know, as I said, I'm a Liverpool fan and I fucking hated him when he played for Man U. But Ronaldo, to me, is the better athlete. Like, but
well, but what? Just because the way he looks, or just physically?
No, I think
Ronaldo does more. Messi's a way more natural talent. Ronaldo works harder to what he gets.
He's in the gym at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, he's in the gym. He bought like a 300 grand cryotherapy thing for his house when Rooney went out and fucked the granny. And they were putting the front together. You know, that's the difference in people. Like, you know, when Rooney's getting knocked up by Phil Bardsley and Ronaldo's training 3 o'clock in the morning. That's the difference, you know.
How much longer are we going to go? What are we at? 2:32? What are we going to do? We're going to fucking keep going? I got more stuff. No, I was only going to ask James about AJ Ruiz.
Won't watch it.
Shit, innit?
Ruiz.
Fucking there, you twat.
Oh, you're going to new,
Paddy's. What do you say he looks like? See, this is a little negative.
It's done. I'm on about actually getting into
the fight.
You
haven't got tickets, do you?
Not yet, but
we just got out on a piss.
I got 5 lanyards, all with different colours and all that. But
Paddy's going for the sneak.
But
if you sneak into Madison Square Garden to watch a fight, that is one of the greatest feats of all time.
These fuckers in New York ain't expecting a fat cunt from Port Ellen to come in, are they? You know what I mean? They're going to expect terrorists and all that. And while they being chucked in the fountain in Liverpool, I'm going to strut in with my orange high-vis on, with my Royal Mail high-vis on, and I'm going to be in without a shadow of a doubt.
Sitting next to Eddie Earn, like...
Yeah, singing Sweet Caroline with fucking Michael Ballard.
Are you going to try and buy tickets over there?
Well, what
no.
Miller pulling out is probably the greatest thing got happened to us, because now the fight is rammed full of British fighters, which to us is brilliant. Tommy Coyle, me watching Tommy Coyle in Madison Square Garden, yes please. Katie Taylor, yes please.
Undisputed.
Callum Smith, love that.
Callum Smith's fighting.
Callum Smith's fight.
I didn't know that.
fight, love that. And then AJ.
Buatsi and Josh Kelly. They're trying to get on the card,
So like for us it's fucking super.
Yeah.
But the Americans don't want to know, do they?
No.
Like all the Eddie Earn's dressing up as the fastest ever mad selling boxing show Madison Square Garden. It's not. It's the old fucking what he does over here. All the tickets get sold in 10 seconds to StubHub.
Yeah.
Via GoGo, and then he buying them for double the price.
And they will let you in off via GoGo in the season.
Exactly. But the tickets are now 230 quid. Right? I spend that, would you? Madison Square Garden.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No, I wouldn't spend to see Joshua.
Once in a lifetime.
You're going to Madison Square Garden.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. If that was a fight that was on up there.
Once in a lifetime, Madison Square Garden. Yeah, fucking hell.
You know. Have you been over there before, then, you?
Been in Madison Square Garden, and it's fucking incredible. We went in there for a tour. Went in there, right, to the corner in New York. All of a sudden, fucking hell, MSG. Fuck me, wasn't expecting that, like, you know what I mean? It was just there, like, I don't know when I'm going. three of us goes in and says to them, who've got no interest in sport at all, goes up and says, can we just have a little look round, like? And I said, what's on, up to curiosity? He said, tennis is on the weekend. He said, I don't really interested. He said, we got a thing called, what's it called? The college thing is the name for it.
March Madness, eh?
March Madness, he said. What the fuck's that? Sounds fucking right up my cup of tea. There's a fucking David Blaine fucking standing on a pole with fucking juggling a fish.
Fucking midnight rain.
Yeah, exactly. And he said, it's college basketball. He said, but don't be fooled by the fucking college basketball thing. There's 20,000 people comes here. So we had tickets, and he said the tennis is $200 a ticket. March Madness, $15 each. Fucking hell, we'll have some of that. Not knowing what to expect. Them two absolutely loved it.
Is it, yeah?
They were like, this is the best night we've had here. Telly like done got no interest in sport, watching basketball. We like watching fucking St. John's. I got the big hand on, no, out over. Go Giants!
Big
But by the end of the day, I'm in the centre circle trying to win the 40 grand, like, you know what I mean? And mate, it was fucking just being in that place, know the history of it and all that. And we've got the concourse in the Swans. Everyone's fucking chuffed because they got beer that comes up through like that. Yeah. But then they
they got beer that comes up through that in the Swans now.
Why do you believe anything I say?
They've got in the Spurs.
Anything said on there. It's just for entertainment purposes. You shouldn't say anything too seriously.
Madison Square Garden, you love it because you've got like you walk in the concourse and you've got like Muhammad Ali's robe.
Oh, is it?
Fort Razor and all fucking. And it doesn't seem to be a bad seat. Like I can imagine the basketball was a bit bigger pitch, innit? But you would imagine the way the size of it was. If you watch UFC or a fight in there, we've got a great view. Like Bushby's a man. Bushby's there, fucking. Yeah. Bushby been there more than he's been the Fairfield. You know what I mean? You see more fucking Madison Square shows than Premier shows. But I'm a buzzing at the minute. I can't wait.
It'd be
fucking brilliant.
Yeah, you sneaking in there be good for the band. Then.
Oh, yeah. And even if I don't sneak in, I'll come on podcast, say a snack now.
never take anything too seriously. Especially if it's going to cost us so fucking jobs.
Yeah. Disclaimers everywhere.
We're going to have to start disclaiming this. Seriously. I just want to clear up the fucking Ollie McBurney thing. Right.
Brilliant.
Fucking carnage last weekend.
Ollie McBurney getting involved.
It was a quiet week, right? Thursday we put the podcast tickets out. They got done, sold while we were here on the podcast. Friday was a fucking nightmare, as I had people contacting me all over the place. Can I have tickets for the podcast? No, they sold out fucking 8:15 yesterday. You know, everyone knew that they were out. Yeah, but he'll sort me out, don't he?
He loves that. He'll be lolling.
I was like, no, I can't. If
I fire safety rules.
If I could have sold,
he's like that guy of Felix likes to shag the dog, and he's the safety guy.
Just like if I could have sold 120 tickets, you could have bought the ticket. I can't. Look, if I could get more people in, I couldn't. The 60 tickets went. That's it. There's not much I can do. It's fucking done. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Right. So Friday was fucking a bit frustrating because I was getting pestered with tickets I didn't have. Well, I wished I could have given it to people.
I can see what's going to happen on the night. Up the door.
No.
Bouncer. Yeah. Oh, I know Ryan.
Yeah.
No, but this is where the Trump card, not the Donald Trump card.
He's going to build a wall.
No.
Most brewery.
Just before I went out to watch the Swans on Saturday, Rocky rings me. Oh, Prince, keep me a ticket for the podcast. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, right?
Yeah, no problem.
I guess, like Rock. Sorry, everyone, but Rocky's above the law, right?
Yeah.
Rocky's
like Judge Dredd.
But I said, you were working the door now, mate. So nobody's turning up on a door with no fucking tickets because you're going to have to deal with the Rock, right? And that is not even worth turning up on a door without fucking tickets because the Rock's a fucking head case. So anyway, I spoke to Rocky, goes to the stadium, watches Swans. McBurney scored. Literally not had a kick. He's hardly had a kick. Yeah. He was standing out like 20 yards.
He is a goal scorer, and
he should be. Yeah, but he was playing so fucking deep, right? And the boys are going, he's not going to get anywhere near the ball today to score. And he hadn't had a fucking touch. Routledge was in a position as you needed McBurney in. Like we were swinging balls in the box. Routledge 5'4", weren't we? Made no sense anyway. And Hull were fucking pathetic. And then, just then, doesn't he? There's one little move and he scores, and I was getting fucking tormented. There was people behind me that I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Was like giving it to me. Right? Seriously. My boy's standing next to me because he knows a caper. He was giving it to me. So anyway, that's over and done with. I get home, my fucking phone is on fire. Just fucking messages all day Saturday, all day Sunday. Monday it calmed down a little until I get a phone call, right, from Wales Online. Now, right, I'm not 100% sure that someone's not stitching me up.
They
right?
do ring you. They rang me the other day.
Yeah,
How the fuck they get your number?
I don't know.
Lilley's been on there a few times.
Right. So, first thing, I can't...
So I go on Wales Online, down Bluestone. I went on the Wyn Evans show, didn't I? In fucking,
That's right, yeah.
In
Swansea Sun.
yeah, as my brother's driving me round on a fucking buggy, little go-kart. Wyn Evans is walking up.
No way.
I don't remember his name. Was going, well, Taylor, go compare. And like his grandkids like, I'm looking at him.
Was that the guy?
Yes.
He was a golden pair. Yeah, of course he is, yeah.
So his grandkids must think I'm like some fucking delusional fan.
Yeah.
Taylor, go compare. My brother's like doing another clue. But it's all right.
And then after the kids said, Uzi, here's your local cage.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Yeah. So I guess a call now. It comes up. I was in the car, so it's on my Bluetooth. It comes up 01792 number, like, and I'm like, who the fuck's this now? So it answers it. Oh, hello, yeah, it's Katie from Wales Online.
How the fuck did he
Right,
know?
so I know they got the number. So this is how I'm not now, because I'm always a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Fred West,
who's stitching me up?
Stuck right in the back of the Wendy.
The thing is, what hasn't helped my conspiracy theory side is Gilly is literally contacting every form of news that he can to stitch me up.
Gilly was on the phone to Jim White.
He knows a guy who's with Sky Sports. He's fucking getting on to him. He's getting on to fucking everyone. BBC Wales, right? Fucking torturing me, right? So I weren't sure whether he's stitching me up. But she's like, oh, we following your story with all. Obviously, they're not following it because of me. They're following it because Ollie McBurney's got involved. And then obviously with the charity. So, like, if you haven't seen this, because you may not have been on Twitter, I'll explain it. Like, Ollie McBurney said he'd pay for the tattoo, and if we wanted to raise money for charity, he'd match whatever was raised.
So in the beginning you weren't going to raise money?
No, well, it was just a bet. It was just a normal. It was just a normal. So, that's gone out there. Everyone loves it. Ollie's a legend, right? Fucking great. I'm a prick, you know what I mean? He's the prick with the 2 tattoos on his all now before long. So I thought, right, so what charity am I going to do? Well, I thought straight away, I think Westy, right? Because I knew Westy had started Salute. I had been to the evening he'd done where he was doing, and obviously Tramp Face and all this stuff, and Westy's coming back on here soon. He's caused carnage with the last Tramp Face.
Brilliant, yeah.
Absolute fucking carnage, right? So, I thought straight of his, and they're trying to get that off the ground, see? So I thought, fuck it, they put it in the public eye, wouldn't it? So I put up the next day, Ollie McBurney, this is my charity, fucking goes mental again, and that's out there. So obviously I spoke to Westy about it first. So if you haven't fucking donated, I'm not expecting you to chuck tons in, just go and chuck a $5 into the thing. The link's on the top of my personal Twitter. It's all for a fucking good cause, like. So that was just fucking crazy. They say Wales Online, they had to me, she said, what's the story behind it? And I was like, right, well, tell you the story properly, I've got to go back 2 years. So I told her the original tattoo story. So then, because without that, you don't know why I did the second. Because it's just a bet, wasn't it? You know, and it carried on. She said, can I have a photo of your original tattoo? I'm like, right. Do you understand?
You send me yours.
Send nudes.
Send nudes.
Okay, that was going on,
yeah. I was like, right, so do you want to just sort of, you know what's on my ass, like? And she was like, yeah, have you got a photo of it? I said, well, yeah, of course I have, because it's on my fucking social, it's on my Twitter anyway. So I was like, yeah, so she gave me a mobile number, so I didn't want to send her a photo of my ass.
This is how basic
because I'm literally like this, right? No, but do you know what? Do you know in this day and age, I'm thinking to myself, I am not sending a photo to some girl I don't know of my ass.
Why
the
be
next thing? I'm going to be getting me too.
Why are we
TTL paedophile?
Why McBurney?
Right? Seriously, that's going through my thought process. So you know what I did?
What was that?
I took the photo. The original photo was taken in Tiki Beach, right? Just after I had the tattoo done. I had my shorts down just past my ass, and I think it was Stacko took a photo of the Bob Bradley tattoo, and he put it on Twitter. And I had screenshotted it afterwards, used it again. So I didn't send that photo. What I did was I zoomed in.
Change the filter.
Just
the light in.
Just to show the tattoo.
We didn't show the crack.
Yeah, because I thought that if it is genuinely Wales Online, they're gonna shove my ass so they on the fucking on the thing. So anyway,
they blew it out and blew your face out as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Viz when a dog bit someone and they blanked the dog's eyes out. Rich, talking about dogs, this cracked me up, right? I was at the vets the other day, fucking tickled me. You probably wouldn't even find this amusing. I got in the van, crying, laughing. No one in a vet. And the vet, they call the animal to come in the... They called the dog's name. Right. I was fucking gone.
Well, so they come out and they go, Schnorbits?
No, it was a woman come up with a clipboard. She went like, Mitzi? I was fucking crying. And that was me gone. I was fucked for the day, mate. Honestly, I was crying all day. Surely you've got to say Mr. Cullen, Mr. Bridmore, Lights Out Lilley. What I had? Mitzi? I was fucking gone. Who can't go doing that? Rufus? Got home like all the dogs that I got. Rufus? Unbelievable, mate. Calling them animals' name up.
So
They're
what?
fucking animals, you fucking lunatic. It's a fucking dog. It's a fucking dog. What the fuck? The world's going fucking mad. Fucking dog! A dog ain't gonna get. Oh, sorry, gotta go. I was just about to read my magazine. That's me. You just called me. I got all my shots.
Rex, which Rex?
Yeah. Oh no. yeah. Sorry, that was me. Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah. So McBurney started following me. So straight away I've gone, I guess this is my opportunity to get him on the podcast. Right? It's
shameless. Like
it's just complete. This day and age, we talk about it, right?
Oh,
if there's an opportunity, we go for it. We go balls to the wall. We do not care if we get pied 1,000 times. We are going for it.
Oh yeah, you've got to.
You've got to, like Lou knows the score. You've got to accept you're going to get pied quite a lot. Like
we are going for it. So on the Sunday, I fucking messaged him, and it was a long one. Like I proper put the groundwork in. Right. Tried to get him on the podcast, and he's fucking pied me. He's pied me. And I tell you what else, Robbo fucking pied me on Friday as well.
Let's not take it to heart, innit?
Robbo was home because he's doing this fucking Wall of Fame thing and I said, Rob, any chance doing a podcast over the weekend? And he didn't even read it, right? So I know McBurney has been on Twitter every day, and he hasn't read it either.
So you're stalking his Twitter as
well? I obviously I follow him on both, so I see his posts, but I'm just like, fuck. I had visions. McBurney looked like the type of guy that would be up for it. He was up for doing it. He didn't even have to mention the tattoo thing, but it kicked it off. Yeah. He's prepared to do the good deed for charity, and I thought he'll do the podcast when he surely, he'll have. I always drops in. Just ask Trundle and Britain about it. They both enjoy it when they come on.
Do you know what, mate? There's 3 guys I won't mention their names who I've met because of BKB, quite big names, and I mess them back and forth on Twitter. Like ex-UFC fighters and stuff, and they always respond to me, and I've asked them to do something this week for the podcast. Nothing. I'm like fucking. I'm not even in the friend zone anymore.
The thing is,
listen, you've got to take it not personal. It is what it fucking is. Yeah. I get paid all the fucking time.
They probably have I know they're responding to you, but they're probably responding to you because they follow.
Personally,
but they probably have imagine how many messages he had this day, and he's probably fucking trying to justify it. They fucking pied you.
I'm hoping at some point he'll just maybe even if he mate, I can't do it, whatever.
Is that because of the club then? Do you think? Because you're calling people monsters and stuff.
Possibly. I don't know.
It was originally when everyone inside the club got banned from coming on here, basically, or were told not to go on.
Yeah.
It was because of the content of the podcast. So if that's the case. Maybe they don't want to risk the current players coming on. But Trundle and Britain come on without a second thought.
We never stitch anyone up. More than anyone. We're not we're not Paxman, are we?
No.
Yeah.
When
what's going to happen is some fucking PC twat. You're going to say, he's a nonce.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like. they've called X, Y,
that's
paedophile.
fair.
Trust me.
Oh mate, we're a podcast away from being arrested.
Yeah.
We might losing jobs.
Mate,
It's just a matter of time. You basically come to accept it.
The
I was
pineapple-
on the verge of finishing with me because I cause a fuck at every week. I'm accepting this for the love of the art.
Yeah.
My missus has to ask me now when I'm going to the podcast, she's going, not doing any pineapples tonight, do you? It's like a thing now. I'm not going out to go home and come home fucking thing. Because I used to be, I used to be like, I'm going to the podcast now, come home, how was it? Brilliant. Now I'm coming home and I'm like, there's fucking turtles everywhere and stuff. She's like, man, already. She's like,
comes home, got the munchies.
that's, it's funny, like, you know, that's the way, like, and like, I didn't want to put the pineapple episode out for 2 weeks. I was like, panicking, I'm sweating. Di snuck it out, fucking put it out there.
Right, before we fuck off, JMW Heating on board. I have already done the intro in the car outside the house because I was a little bit early. Big shout to Chili for jumping on board.
He didn't take what I said on board, totally ignored me, but he's still one of the boys in the camera stick. He loved it.
So JMW and Boss now in there. I want to give a shout though to Jordan Maguire, who's done our artwork for us over time, and I messaged him on a weekend. I said, Turk, do us a favour, mate. Fucking, can you chuck the Boss logo and the JMW logo on our artwork, you know, sponsored by, and he did it in seconds. Do you know what I mean?
It's not on it. Do you know what I feel like? I feel like when Superman 3, when the guy does the Leaning Tower of Pisa's and Superman straightens it up and smashes up, and then he does the straight one and Superman comes to bed again. Fucking Superman.
So I just want to give a shout out to the bunkhouse for fucking Jordan, just because give him a bit of a push. If you don't follow the bunkhouse on Twitter, it's a live music venue on the Kingsway. He seems to be doing very well since he's gone back down there. I still haven't been down yet because I don't fucking go out. Because I'm a fucking sad cunt. So
looks a good night.
Right, do you want to push your social media before we fuck off?
Probably best not to follow my social media.
just follow his Instagram.
Do you know
so it's not as Larry.
That's how I got a sponsor. We were down Tenby watching one of Wally's show, and one of the boys introduced me to this guy, JP Scaffolding. He fucking loaded down there. And he went, you know what, mate? He said, I'll sponsor you. I said, you don't want to sponsor me, I'm a bad influence. He went, because of that, I'm going to sponsor you every fucking thing.
I love that.
No, but anyone wants to follow me, it's the_lights_out, because my other one, I can't remember the password for. No, I've only had one suspension. And do you know what the suspension was for? A fucking woman murdered her kid. And he was on the wheels of mine. So I tweeted under, I said, I hope she gets murdered in herself. Banned me. Someone reported me for that. Like, I was like, fucking
do you know what I got suspended for? Alright, saying about Oscar De La Hoya wearing a dress.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya grasped me.
No
it's
way.
ready for our back.
Oh, I tell you what, I got. I did have another ban. Remember that guy? He was with one of the fucking Geordie Shore slags. Bear, is it? He bought a dog, didn't he? A puppy, and he had it taken off its mother 2 weeks early because he wanted it, and they're not allowed to, and the fucking puppy died. So I went on and abused him, and I was fucking pissed up. So when I see you, I would have smashed you up and stuff. So
Animal lover.
Animals.
It's a fair chance you could bump into him, like MMA shows.
But that's my social media if you want to follow me.
And James Lilley on Instagram, innit?
Yeah,
if you just search James Lilley, you'll probably find him, right?
Yeah, I've toned down my abuse lately of people. I just get into arguments with fighters, so it's not bad. If you want to listen to me be a twat on another podcast, it's TTLO.
TTLO podcast.
There's obviously there was a TTLO podcast. Yeah, I can remember.
TTLO.
Sean takes care of it now. Fucking.
I might need to borrow Sean. We may need to put in a loan request.
Di's texting me and tweeting to me saying, I gotta give him the big up and whatever. That's a joke, right? Di knows, like, he's become one of my close friends. I confide in him about my fighting, and since the podcast, you two have been out with the podcast. I remember when we done. Remember the gloves are off? We done down thing.
Yeah. That's what set all this off. Like.
We just started, and you come up. Like, we didn't know what people thought, and you come up to us and you said, "Oh, you two ripped it off," and I enjoy listening. I know stuff like that, but me and Di get on like house on fire, you think. But Sean, he's the reason behind the fucking rebirth. Because Di had his house coming through, and I was like, "Fucking come on, let's do one," because I was listening to you guys, and like I was a bit envious. I was like, "I fucking love it." Ricky Wright was doing one with Wally and then Dewey Powell. I was like, I gotta get back into it. I fucking love it.
Because I think there was a start out of a mold, man. I don't know how long the
MMA World's done it, but it was under like a different guise.
Right,
like if you look on the old videos, there's a picture of Dino done Chris Reese's like. So,
right, I see. Yeah.
And we knew Sean through Twitter. Like I know he's boxed on. He's fought on Budo and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I'll take care of everything. You two just come on and be fucking idiots. So Sean's a big part of the thing. But if you need him for anything,
well, I just
it'll cost
what I need. What I need is when I do go and get this tattoo, which I will be doing, 100%. I don't back down from fuck all. But I want to get that money up first. The Westy wants. I want to get McBurney to fucking pay it, and then I'll go and fucking do it then. Right? I'm gonna do it anyway.
What are you having, Ollie?
Ollie McBurney is class. Pass it on.
Why don't you get Ollie McBurney to sign his name and all that?
Well, yeah, I'm up for if Ollie McBurney wants to get involved. I'll have his. I tell you what, if he wants to do it, I'll have Ollie McBurney as class pass it on, and I'll let him fucking sign it. I don't give two fucks.
You let him fuck Ollie McBurney.
I don't give a fuck. He can stick his finger. No, he can't stick his fingers up my hoop. That's
just,
not
just
one of my
one.
things. Yeah, just one, just a little one. Just easy
to.
But no, what I want is for someone to film it and do it like a proper proper thing. And I don't know anyone in that fucking thing. If Sean was up for doing it. We'll fucking plug his fucking... This is business, isn't it? Now?
Yeah. Graphic design. Really good, actually.
Sean, hit me up, son.
I do like a sponsor shout out like once a week, and I'm gonna say him. His design work has been fucking
awesome.
The ring work T-shirts he's got. I got a load of sponsors on there now, and the way he's worked it looks good.
Yeah.
He's fucking his own product from Viva Horror. Good T-shirts. So. There will be a transfer fee, and there will be a contract for appearances.
We can't afford fuck.
Like he's on 75 grand appearance.
He can have a slab of Boss fucking beers or something, but that'll be about as much as he can.
He's going out Sundays to get a load with him.
Yeah,
he fucking loves it.
Anything else, Brad, before we fuck off?
Amazing. 3 hours fucking gone and fucking like that without
easy.
We haven't talked about paedophiles much.
No, sorry, we will save that for when he comes back.
We save that for when he get locked up.
June 8th, BKB 02.
Yeah, I haven't got any paper tickets left. It's fucking this time. And Daniel's been a big help with that as well, because he had a good win on his last one and the Swans boys went up. I got no paper tickets left.
Amazing.
I can't sell fucking 40 tickets down here. They've all gone up to fucking London.
Amazing.
Because people like the day out, see, and it's a good venue, isn't it?
Yeah,
there's not a bad place to watch it, isn't it?
No, and
how good is it for him to say, oh yeah, June 8th, 02. It sounds great, doesn't it?
So people want to watch, just follow me on the social media. You can watch my training camp, and then there'll be the pay-per-view. There'll be the details coming up soon. I think it's on Television X. So yeah.
Well, I'll be retweeting it anyway because I follow all the BKB stuff. Because we do genuinely have a genuine interest in it. So I watch all the events. Good luck for that, son.
Thank you, lads.
I think it's going to be an interesting fight, especially 5 rounds with a guy like that. He's going to keep coming. Like
we didn't go into it too much, but I'm going to try and be at my technical best for this guy and see a different version of me this time. I'm not going to fucking get involved in the war and then in a war. See fucking CTE.
Yeah. No, it's Game of Thrones, mate. Involved in the war. He thinks he's back in the Night's Watch too.
Yeah, and don't forget that strap. So I'll have something to bring with me next time.
Amazing.
Yeah, amazing. Because the big fights, get through this one, the big fights are coming in one way or another.
Yeah.
Even if it's not a big fight, maybe for a title, it'll be a big name as regards Woodhouse or maybe Good John or whoever.
I'll be on like 6 kids next time I come on here.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, what a busy fucker. I don't know where he fits a fucking in amongst training and fucking working. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He's gonna. He just walks in the room, she's pregnant. The fucking immaculate conception.
Fits it in between old episodes of The Simpsons and reading Harry Potter, the life and times of Harry Potter. Like, fucking hell.
Oh, fucking hell, what a laugh. It's been a good laugh tonight.
Yeah,
we getting the fuck out here?
Yeah, fuck
fuck. Jamie Elias next week.
Oh, Swansea League Special.
Swansea League Special. This was fucking.
You're not going to recognise him. You're going to come in like Michael Bolton, isn't he, with his new haircut?
Oh, it was massive last time we done it. It is literally in the top 5 podcasts we've done.
Yeah.
It's number 5, right? Behind Trundle, Britton, Brett, maybe John, and then Elias. He's over 2,000 listeners just for that podcast alone. So it's big. So I know there's a lot of boys in Swansea seen the league here, and I'm not going to stitch Jamie up in any way. But if there's stuff we want to ask Jamie,
Yeah.
now's the fucking time.
Yeah,
right?
spot on.
So if you're from whatever club you may be from, Anastawi or fucking West End, and you've got a genuine question that you would like Jamie to ask, I'll fucking ask him it. Right? We'll do it in our way, like that we do things. But DM me, hit me up, whatever the fuck.
Slide into my DMs.
Slide into my
Send
DMs.
nudes like Ryan
You
said,
will need to be sending
Wales
some
online.
dick pics. Otherwise, I will not read your question out. But no, hit me up and we'll talk to Jamie about fucking everything. Jamie was like a ball of fire when he came on last time. When we didn't get a word in for the first half hour, and that fucking takes some doing. But it was brilliant. It was brilliant. It was really, really good fucking podcast. So I'm hoping for the same again next week. All the finals are coming up, and I know that there's been a lot of aggro with getting the Liberty Stadium, and fucking he's got loads to talk about, and he got new air.
Yes, the new airs are like gonna fuck. Yeah, went to Turkey and
Paddy won't have another note written down. He'll just have Jamie's hair. That'll literally be it.
Honestly, you should see it. Like, cause I'm more. I just think it's ridiculous. Right. Different strokes and different balls.
It's another 20
Another
minutes.
guy I've had one on, and Mike Thomas. He'd be amazing to have on. He builds his own
I know
houses.
the guy you're talking about.
Ridiculous houses.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Very handsome man. Don calls him the film star, right? He had a transplant. 3 weeks ago he had a full head of hair. So I don't know, we've shaved it off.
Wayne German.
Shut up.
No, apparently he's grown it back himself.
Right.
Have you seen his hair?
No, I haven't paid much attention to it.
Well, he was bald, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But he's got a fucking full head of hair now, and apparently he's grown it back.
Oh, see, listen, each to their own. I had long hair, I did down here, like curtains down here. Honestly, you should have seen it. They called me the lampshade, they called me everything. Like, I had like stuff. Box from Blind and Mice, they called me Box. I had a fucking dog's life. I had hair down here. Terry Flynn, big Terry Flynn, Terry and Mark's father, threatened. He said, "Your hair is ridiculous. I'm gonna bear you and I'm gonna cut your hair off." I ran home from the I fucking took me half hour. I was fucking gone. And but then I failed my driving test and I went on the hairdressers and shaved it all off. Woman went mad, just walking in the shop using the razor. Yeah. So shaved it off and never had it, never really had essence, but never really cared. But some people obviously, it must be a massive deal. Yeah. You know, I never even thought about it.
My missus bought me caffeine shampoo this week.
Oh, is it?
Genuinely.
Don't work.
Yeah.
You tried
as well. Everyone must get really wary of it.
But no, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
My missus is going, get that on your nap. You're failing out.
Fuck, I don't know. Well, he's going to be talking about it next week anyway. I don't give a fuck. Because I don't give a fuck about the finals.
So now we're on Jamie's head.
Tuesday, Saints thirds.
Where?
Garden Village, not Tuesday, the Tuesday after. Oh, mate, it's going to be.
Oh, that's the day I'm in fucking hospital.
Oh,
May the 14th.
Yeah. See, Senor, give the ball to flip and he will score. See, Senor.
Where is it next Tuesday?
Garden Village.
Tuesday.
Our new song, Chappie's a belter, different from the rest. Signed to us from Penland and he always plays his best. He is a dancer and he dances in my dreams. Reminds the world that Grog is not as evil as he seems. Chappie's a belter. Hang on, it gets better. No chappy endings. Oh, this fairy tale come true. He owes Penland a tracksuit and his fuck all bones can do. I think I love him. He gets underneath their skin because we beat Penland 3-1 and he knocked the last cunt in. Chappie's a belter. Loves it. I can't wait. Guard Village on a Tuesday.
You're underrated lyricist, Patrick. You're going to get Ivan Novello for that.
And what else we got? Lenny's at the wheel. Tell me how good does it feel? We got Jaffa and Davo and Finn. We got Shankly, we can't fit him in because he got dropped the other week. It's brilliant. Saint Serds have just won it all. We'll thank Polo. Obviously, it's got to be a hell of a night. I can't wait.
We're going to get a proper sing-song on and everything, yeah.
We Saints got proper songs, mate. We've conquered all of Swansea. We're never gonna stop. Brimell into the Morris. We've won the fucking lot. Mitchell, Joseph, Wally, Popham. They always love to fight. We are the St. Josephs and we play in green and white. Ole, ole, ole. Should have seen the bus of the West Wales. It was only fucking It felt like it was about 80 people on it. The bodies and limbs on it.
Yeah.
Johnny Slew's nephew got naked. He was hanging from the ceiling on a bus. I was fucking doing a Rocky montage with his nuts. No using his boards as a speedboat. Mate, it was fucking party, mate. Fucking it was mad. I can't wait. Gone Village on a Tuesday night. The motorcycle, I don't know what's
Double D's going to be bringing a pint.
Oh, Double D, congratulations.
Yeah, he doesn't listen to this.
He don't give a fuck.
I'll tell him. Next time he rings me to pick him up, I'll tell him.
Congratulations, Double D. Straight up me Chavi. You'll have to have the acid best video ever.
Right, are we actually going to fuck off now?
Yeah, I think we are.
Fucking never going to get home. James, say goodbye, sir.
Thank you, guys. Bye. I don't usually do the outro.
Ambition is critical.